Okay, now. I did it just a second too soon.
You bastard.
I'm sorry.
Hey everybody, how we doing? Welcome to another Creatures and Corridors stream. Today we're playing some D&D Star Wars VII. Just wanted to apologize. We have kind of missed the last couple of weeks. I think it's been 3 weeks now since we've streamed, but trying to get back on that schedule. Just a little bit of bookkeeping before we get going here. Next week, we're going to be streaming a Christmas themed one-shot. It is going to be regular D&D, not Star Wars, but most of us will be here for that. If you're interested, make sure to tune in, and then we will be back for the following week as well to do Star Wars VII once again, and more to come next year. So stay tuned for that. And is there I feel like there's something else I'm forgetting. Maybe not. Oh, just gonna take this opportunity, you know, if I know not too many people are watching us just yet, but if you can take the time to like and subscribe, we appreciate that. Tell a friend, have them, you know, like and subscribe. It's tough starting off, so every little bit helps. We really appreciate anyone who can do that for us. We love you. So I guess that about covers it. And without further ado, when last we left our heroes, Dozak and Fulgor had been captured by a bounty hunter. Thankfully, they were able to send a distress signal to their comrades, who launched a rescue mission. Karo, Vrain, and Boldgrave arrived on the scene of their last known location, the junkyard where they met with Degretch, the mechanist. Suspecting foul play, the rescue team went to the mechanist's workshop, only to discover none other than the leader, the Celadorian Eclipse, Jujon, had been there, as what had... Sorry, I wrote this, they discovered Jujon as well as their captured allies. An intense battle ensued, and Jujon fell to the might of the Greater Crate Dragons. After releasing the hostages, the party returned to their hideout to plan their next move. And that is where we will begin.
What a mess.
Home sweet home.
Could have gone worse.
At least we're all alive.
I mean, it went great for you and Boldgrave.
I'm sorry, what was that?
You heard me.
Yeah, but you know, it's not a party if it happens every day, so.
Sussex pulls up on his speeder, and he stops so that Degretch can get off, and he looks over at Karo, and he's like, "You know where to find me."
I do. Thanks for lending us a hand this time. Well, I mean, it cost me 10,000 credits, but I guess thanks for hitting that one guy.
Don't mention it. All in a day's work.
Alright.
So he pieces out.
We need to head inside and have a meeting about our next plan of action.
That sounds about the usual.
Degretch is kind of like waddling behind you guys, and he's like, "Nice place you got here. Is this home sweet home?"
It is for now.
Yeah, I get that. It's kind of hard to stay in one place for too long in Coruscant. I was really getting used to that little shop that well, it's gone now. No sense in pining.
Hey, Degretch, do you remember the that promise I made you when we were back at that little hole you called home?
I still got the stains in my trousers. Trust me, I didn't forget.
Thank you for clearing that up, because I was sitting here thinking I crop dusted at some point and I just blacked out.
Well, you know, I've been through worse.
Boldgrave just pats him on the shoulders. There's worse to come. And I'm just gonna make my way to my room.
Are we gonna take a short rest during this meeting?
That's exactly what Boldgrave's gonna do. He's gonna go kick his feet up for a second and try to recollect himself.
All right. Well, it seems like some of you guys want to get readjusted. My recommendation is wait. What time is it right now?
It was
It wasn't the sun just coming up?
yeah, the sun was just coming up when we were leaving the cave.
Yeah.
I don't know
Alright.
how long it takes to get from there to here.
Let's take a short rest real quick, and then we need to start discussing our plans for the
Agreed.
for our next order of operations.
So everyone kind of finds their own little
Sure.
corner of the hideout to relax in, and you know, the adrenaline still kind of pumping through you from the encounter you just had. It was over in an instant, but still it felt like a lifetime of action. And you know, you Fulgor and Dozak, who have been captured for the last however many hours, you know, finally able to kind of breathe a sigh of relief, feeling comfortable again.
I was
so
pretty
you,
comfortable laying across Dozak.
Nothing bothers Fulgor, right?
Not really.
But,
The most unbothered Sith Lord.
The one guy pointed that gun at me, and I was just like,
Could be worse.
yeah.
I feel like that's the motto of the campaign so far.
It could be worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll use the action from Ideal of the Tranquil to recover my force points back up to maximum.
Okay.
And then once the short rest is completed, then I get the bonus force points.
Excellent.
Short rest, so you can do light activity, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Depends, but if you mean reading, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I meant, reading.
I figured. Cool.
Okay.
So you're are you looking for anything in particular to, or are you just kind of like trying to just thumb through the collection?
Trying to see what we should take, or what Dozak should take, because chances are we're not going to be coming back here once we get the ship. So he's already thinking like, okay, if we're not going to come back here, I need to find something that sticks out to me and find it and hang on to it.
Well, after the short rest, we could just load the stuff up on boxes and have it prepped at the door.
That's
Yes.
assuming we can come back here.
Oh, this ancient text. Ancient text, we'll just leave it by the door.
Well, inside the building. But, like, just
call some
here.
movers. Call two guys in a truck.
Yeah, if Vrain's able to come up with that fake legal way of getting the ship back, we could just get some guys to move it to the ship for us.
That's not a bad idea. We'll put a pin in that for sure.
But we'll want someone we can semi-trust to do it.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna walk into the room Boldgrave thinks is his. I'm gonna walk in there and I'm gonna see him crashed out on the couch. And then
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
go for it.
No, I was gonna say when you came in, you actually seen me. I was actually getting a drink from under the bed that I kind of stored, and then also at the same time, I was on my comm and I was radioing back to the Dawn. So I was about to call them.
Any news yet?
Your guess is as good as mine. I was about to make this call. You make sure no one's eavesdropping.
I'm gonna turn around and close this door behind us. Me.
I'm gonna take note of that.
I go ahead and I
Did I
try to
hear
call them.
Boldgrave say that?
No, I would have been saying it like pretty low, unless you're like actively listening.
Perception check, go.
I'm just right
Yeah,
here.
I'd roll perception on
Roll
that,
some
dude.
fucking dice. Let's go.
Roll perception on that.
We've been waiting all week to roll
Ah,
dice.
natural
Oh,
one.
nice. Hey, get another way now.
Go back to
Yes.
Boldgrave.
Yes, people are talking in there.
Fulgur, you.
I'm just closing
you
my
try
eyes.
to listen, but you've got a little residual tinnitus from that guy that shot the blaster point blank at you. So it'll clear up soon enough. But yeah, you've got kind of a weird ringing in your ear.
Loud gun go pew.
Oh, my
Does
goodness.
the call go through?
Who are you trying to call? Your weapon vendor or your boss or?
I was trying to call my aunt.
I know we've talked about this, but I'm trying to remember.
She's kind of a bigwig.
Hang on.
She's essentially the leader.
Going through notes. I remember who it is.
Oh, your aunt is the leader?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought it was somebody else.
She's one of them at least.
Yeah. It's like a triumvirate kind of thing.
Can you just send me the name just to make sure that we're thinking of the same person?
And
Yeah,
the picture.
I'm pretty sure I remember who it is. I don't want to say the wrong person because that would be kind of awkward.
You're good. Kiara is the name, and it was
okay.
Amelia Clark's character, and
Okay. We're
That's
coming
all
out and
good.
saying it. Okay, cool. All right.
yeah. I mean,
No, okay. I was just trying to be secretive. That's fine. If you just want to say it, that's okay. Yeah, Kira. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you go whatever, try to or codec noise and do. She says, "Hello, Boldgrave, are you there?"
Holy shit, she answered. So
Is something wrong? Are you drunk again?
not yet. I know you sent me here to deal with the Celadorian eclipse and to check in on Donzo. I know you told me not to call you directly. But like, I think we did a pretty good job. I'm gonna forward the report to you. But I just wanted to say, like, I hope I made you proud. And I hang up.
Aw.
She definitely knows you were drunk.
I start drinking.
All right. Well, I'm gonna see what the other guys are up to. I'm not sure how they're feeling right now.
Okay, real quick before Vrain does that, let's jump over to the other room and see what was said while that was happening. Do y'all say anything while they're in there doing their thing?
To each other?
Yeah,
So,
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
go ahead,
I
Anthony.
figured you would.
I'm gonna walk over here and tell Dozak he should come sit down. So while I was getting my my droid, Vrain got the mechanist to give him all his credits, and it was 120,000 credits. And he didn't share any of that with us. How does everybody feel about that?
But did he split it with the other guy?
Yeah, he did it right in front of us. He gave Boldgrave 60K. He gave him half.
And are you seeking? Do you want credits? We'll go get credits. We'll walk in that room right now.
Well, I don't
Or
know.
I don't know how
about,
Dozak feels.
I don't know about
but-
y'all, but I'd like my fair share.
I feel like we inconvenience them. I'm not going to intrude upon them if they're not willing to share this round.
I mean, they didn't have to come. I asked Karu for help.
It's
And,
true.
and those credits wouldn't have been obtained without this happening. And we pulled our weight during that fight as well.
Let's wait until we're all on a ship together. It'll be a little more.
No, I think it needs to be addressed now. It's
Yeah.
not addressed now. The money might it might come and go before then. It'll leave their hands. I know you feel like they saved you and obviously they helped, but still at the same hand, like it's all to the same point. They need us and we need them, so why shouldn't they cut us in?
Not to mention, they invited us to be part of the party.
Seems I've been outvoted then.
And it's kind of weird that they just closed the door. I don't know if they're making out or if they're having some kind of conversation on their own.
That certainly kind of raises the hair on the back of my neck a little. That worries me slightly.
Yeah, it's a little weird when we're supposed to be in this together.
Working as a team.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on.
Aro's gonna stand up and he's gonna place his hands almost like he's gonna slam his hands on the table, and he's gonna look at Dozak and say, I need to know where you stand before me and Fulgore pursue this, because I don't feel like having to fight you and these two guys at the same time.
You'll find no enemy in me. I already told you. I've been outvoted. I shall support you.
Alright. Just needed to hear it again.
Oh, and guess there's no chance of getting that lightsaber, is there?
It's around. I misplaced it. It's somewhere. I swear to you. And I turn away immediately.
Dozak just kind of chuckles. He knows. He knows it's not coming back.
Alright, Fulgore. You're better at doing this than me. If I started, it's probably just gonna end up with a missile being launched, so I'll let you handle that end and definitely be there to back you up.
Yeah.
At any rate, if they're gonna want to assault this base that they're trying to, take out before they leave this planet, they're gonna need our help. They can't do it by themselves. And
They haven't
best
told
case
us that yet.
scenario. Oh well. No, that's common knowledge. We were told about the level of that base, so.
Well, I think that's what the meeting was going to be about. That Vayne
Yeah,
wanted to have.
But everyone had received that information at the same time. Is my point.
Yeah, it kind of feels like that's where it's gone.
I just realized I was muted. And that's when Vayne opens the door.
I can't believe she fucking answered.
As I'm
Called her.
leaving.
That bitch, how dare she answer the call when I'm calling her?
Hey, you watch your mouth. Also, that was
You
pretty funny.
How are you guys doing? You guys feeling better?
Feeling
Adrenaline settled a bit?
feeling much more rested, but we as a group also have something we want to talk to you about.
I actually want to extend a offer to you all, and I know for this time you guys have been a part of something that's been growing and it's become great here on Coruscant. It's in the name, Greater Great Dragons. You've done enough here that not only did it warrant some attention when I came here, but you guys proved yourself completely capable of being able to handle yourself. To say I trust you is a stretch, but
Well, the
Trust
feeling's
me when-
mutual on that.
understandable. I mean, shit, if there was a big enough bounty on your head, I'd cut it off right now. But that's besides the point. Like, you guys are good. Like, damn good. And if there's anything I can trust, is the fact that you can fucking kill. So, I know you guys are attached to what you've started, but how would you feel about joining the Dawn?
Wouldn't be opposed to helping the Don. I don't think I would consider myself under it, though.
No one's under the Dawn. It's a family.
I wouldn't mind doing some freelance work, but I don't know about fully joining.
Alright, well, the cards on the table. Now, what do you want to talk about?
So, when we were back at the Mechanist, Vrain got his hands on a hefty amount of credits, and that was not split with all of us. Now, I can see y'all getting a bigger share as we're supposed to be becoming a group and getting on this ship, so you can look at taking more of the credits as us buying our own rooms on the ship. But I'd like at least an even 10k for myself.
Oh, you're serious?
You might have been doing us a favor, but if you want us to trust you, trust is a two-way street.
We're supposed to be in this together, and so far it's just been the three of us that have been together, and you guys have been there. Not that you haven't pulled your own weight, but it doesn't feel like this is a full party. It feels like two parties working kind of together.
I take out 40k of the 60. I take the smaller difference, keep it in my purse, and I just throw the rest on the table. Look, money comes and goes. Killers too. But what we've started here, it's great. Where it's going, it's going to be greater. I'm not going to sit here and have a pissing contest with people who haven't seen this much money in their life. So, if this is what you want, you can have it. My point is, there's a lot more where that comes from.
Then it seems we are in agreement.
I didn't see any reason not to be.
So just to be clear, it's 40k on the table.
Yeah.
Because say, at that point, I'm gonna look towards Vrain and say, what about you, Vrain? How do you feel about it? Do you still feel like holding on to your piece?
His money, he can do what he wants with it.
Speaking towards your money. Or the money you think is yours.
I don't understand your question.
Boldgrave has so graciously kicked in a great portion of his that he received from you. I'm wondering if you plan on doing the same as well.
Well, the request was 10k. You pretty much got that.
I didn't request 10k.
Oh, well, I didn't hear you speaking. Sorry. Maybe you should have spoke up. Now, if we're done here, we can go, because we have shit we have to do.
One moment, I would really like to hear Vrain's answer if he plans on tipping anything in, or if he thinks that the 40 that you've kicked in is more than enough.
Well, his share is going back into the ship and all the repairs it's going to need because it got shot to fuck. Now, if you have any more stupid questions, we can have those when we're flying.
Takara's gonna he's gonna walk up to Boldgrave and he's gonna, kind of straighten out his shirt, pat him a little. You know what, Boldgrave? That's fine. You and your friend here Vrain wants to hold on to his share. I appreciate for what you have done. You say his 60 is gonna go towards the ship. Hey, who am I to call you or him a liar? So I will take it for what it is, and I will graciously take your money.
And I'm happy to give it, my friend.
All right, it's time we get down and discuss business.
I'm gonna
Our next plan of action.
I'm gonna take 10k credits out of the 40k he handed us, and I'm gonna hand 10k to Dozak and 10k to Karo, and look at them if they want more.
Give me just a second so I can just open up a calculator real quick.
See how much you need to level.
Like,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I need like 14.
Because
total.
you're still level 3, right?
Yeah, I've got 1665 experience right now, and I'm currently at 38,000 credits. And I think I need to be at 6,500 for level 5.
Yeah, that
60
sounds right.
Yes, 65 credits spent for 6,500 experience.
Yeah, I just needed this 10k to get me to 5.
Yeah, I'll take 3 out of the remaining 10, just to that way it'll give me 13. That'll put me at 51,000 credits, and that will definitely be enough to get me to level 5.
How much is? I don't know, metagaming. What is the XP for 5th level?
You need
65.
6,500.
6,500. Okay.
65,000 credits needs to have been spent total.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look at you to hand me more, Fulgor. But I'm not gonna tell you amount. Just kind of like let you decide what you really think I should get.
Well, take what you need to level up, and my plan was to give the rest back to Boldgrave and tell him put it towards the ship, as more of a like building more trust between us, because at least he was kind enough to to share when we asked. And I give Vrain a dirty look, and then I go back to looking at us.
Connor took 3.
So that leaves 7,000
left.
I'm going to take 4.
And that was after taking your 10k each, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that leaves 3,000 credits.
Another 3k.
Okay. After divvying that up, I'm gonna walk over to Boldgrave real quick. I'm gonna stick my hand out like this, like I wanna drop something in his hand.
I put my bottle down and I extend my hand.
And I drop it, but then I grab his hand and I close it myself. and I'm like, put the rest towards the ship. It's not much, but this is all we've needed. Thank you for
All we need for now.
Yeah, thank you for splitting with us. And I look back at Vrain, but I don't give him a dirty look, and then I look back at Voltgrave.
I go, do me a favor. Take this and give it to Vrain, because I'm just gonna end up spending it on the ship, so what little bit I do have in my pocket's gonna be spent on either some brown or, some green or something else. So
Fair enough, you gotta pay your bills first, right?
yeah, pretty much. The body taxes are serious.
Alright. And I, after taking it, I stick my hand out to Boldgrave to shake.
I grab it firmly. I do the man shake where you grab the forearm.
Hell yeah.
Oh yes.
I'm
Hell yes.
to future partners and fun adventures.
The partners and getting fucked up.
Aye. And then
Both literally and figuratively.
and then I'll walk over to Vrain and I'll drop the 3k in front of him and say, this is for the ship and the ship only. And then I'll move back to my spot.
When you say getting fucked up, R5 like looks at you like beep, 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 beep. Like, not me, please.
I give him finger guns.
Okay, continue.
All right. I've got two plans in motion working in my head right now. The first one is to get the ship back. I believe given enough time, I can easily forge documents that will basically have them do the work for us, or at least a good chunk of it. The second one, of course, is the Eclipse's base of operations on the 5,000th floor.
And that is going to be no mean feat.
No, not at all. The question is where do you guys stand?
You hear Boldgrave snoring.
I am not convinced that we quite have the means or the manpower to take them out just yet. I think we should take this as our cue to get off world. It may become a problem later on, but if If our track record is anything to go by, something tells me we will significantly outmatch them later on.
What is your plan, Rain, if we do head down there?
This base of operations is the one of the strongest or stronger footholds that the Eclipse has in this area. The mission that me and Bullgrave were sent on was more or less to take care of them.
Sorry,
are we going to kill a leader? Are we going to wipe out the base? Are we taking information?
Imagine the same thing as the warehouse, but, bigger.
Grander scale.
Okay, so essentially, this area will be occupied once again by the Dawn.
Presumably. And the plan is for us to have the ship working, fully armed and operational, by the time we get back from that mission. And ideally, if things go wrong, the ship will be ready and we can take off immediately.
Well, I'm all for storming a base. If you couldn't tell by now, I love shooting at things.
Did we want to scout the base first and plan our attack, or did you want to do this today?
Other than the facts that the Eclipse is on full watch after we've took care of their business back in the Mechanist place, I'm not exactly sure what their state of operations is going to be in a few days. Given enough time, I can create a pretty satisfactory forgery of the papers I need to get our ship back.
It could be weeks before they let their guard down or relax their security or anything like that. If this is something you guys are seriously considering doing, then I don't see why why we would wait.
Well, they could be on high alert now if Jujon's not able to respond to their call.
That's exactly my point. If they're on high alert now, they're going to be on high alert a week from now. It's not something that is just going to go away from 1 week to the next.
However, Jujon did not have the tattoo. How do we know he was even part of it?
My guess is he was a clone or a shapeshifter of some kind. Don't know the details, but my guess is the real Jujon is hiding in the base.
So he was a body double, essentially?
Yes. I'm pretty sure the Eclipse is going to follow you guys, and by extension us, no matter where we go.
Well, if your whole thing is just to take out this base, and you don't care how it's done, why not just call the Republic? Let them know where it's at. Let them take care of it.
You don't think that they've paid off the right people?
Oh, did someone say Republic? Where? Are they here?
He's awake.
No,
Boldgrave.
Bullgrave, it's fine. Go back to sleep.
No, Boldgrave, what is your plan if we head out over there?
Whatever Rain's plan is. He's literally the thinker. He's like assigned as my partner for this exact reason.
You just have the big sword, huh?
No, I have the big sword, the wallet, and the smile. He's really good at thinking.
The roguish good looks.
Big pocket, big sword, and big mouth.
Yeah.
That's
But
Actually, depending on the size of the Eclipse base, me and Dozak might be able to go talk to the Republic. We might have a contact on the inside.
Why are we talking to the Republic? Since when do you talk to cops?
Since we, well, maybe we don't need to disclose that information.
I'd rather not know, honestly.
Do you remember of that? Do you remember of the name of the man you talked to? Was he a high-ranking official?
He was in charge of the base, but I forget his name. He wasn't a very memorable person.
You know how clones are.
Yo.
I'm not quite sure if the Republic uses clones. Most clones have gone extinct.
Regardless, Rain, let's say worst case scenario, we don't storm them. What's the plan when we go off world?
Well, the plan is for me and Bulgrave to finish our mission and then head back to the Crimson Dawn to make our report. I get the impression that you guys have business elsewhere.
Wherever the Force leads me is where I go.
I follow the credits.
Vrain, your rendezvous was you were assigned to return to Cantonia when you were finished with your business here. By the by.
So, where's
That's not actually where the HQ is. Though.
yeah? Where's Cantonia located in the map? Inner, outer, core.
I believe it's in the inner. Probably be faster if I just check that.
Yeah, we have a rendezvous point set up as soon as we complete our task here. Originally, we were going to contract with Donza, but you guys are more subtle.
It is actually in the Outer Rim. I'm mistaken. Wait. Yeah. Cantonia. There's a C in there? It's Cantonia now.
Yeah, Cantonica.
It is actually in the Outer Rim.
Did you guys ever complete your mission for Donzo?
We did our part. All that's left now is this lagging base of operations. Or at least for their base here on Coruscant. Silidor and Eclipse are still up and coming. They're not as ingrained as most of the huts are.
Well,
Did the Eclipse actually need to be taken out, or is this just a cherry on top?
A little of both.
this almost feels like you guys are having to prove yourself to someone kind of thing.
No, it's more of a we're qualified to do the job, and that's why we're here.
Well, I can't make a name for myself or my house stuck here on Coruscant, so if we're gonna hit this,
but you can by taking out a giant underworld base.
hey, you lead the way. I'll fire the rockets.
You
Very
do quite excel at rocket firing.
Hey, not a lot of people get to live to tell the tale when they encounter me.
All right, so this is our step one game plan. My guess is I'm going to spend probably most of today designing and creating my forgery papers for this Republic. During that time, if you guys want to go out and spend a little extra credits, stock up on gear and whatnot, anything you may need, it's perfect time to do it. You guys hit back. We'll go ahead and check out the ship on the top floor, get that operating, and then after that we can go scout the base on the bottom floor.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, let's meet back here, and let's see, it's the close equivalent of dawn.
It's probably like 800 hours right now. Well, actually, we took an hour rest, so probably 0809.
Yeah.
All right,
Beginning of the day.
let's meet back here for lunch.
All right.
Lunch.
Old Grave's just hard staring at Karo. Not even menacingly, just hard staring him.
Like sexually?
Just looking in his direction, kind of just looking at his armor and the details and stuff.
That's kind of
He's
hot.
Carl kind of just gonna wave. Is anybody in there?
I waved back. I was noticing that you don't have a sigil on your arm, you know, like most adult Mandalorians do.
I wouldn't worry yourself about my sigil. More concern yourself on what spice you're gonna have next, or brown, or whatever it is you pour into your body day after day.
Well, we can't all be so holy.
Hey, I partake in things.
Oh, you do? What are you trying to do?
What I do in the privacy of my room is my business.
Well, as far as I can tell, you don't have a room here. And there's some bars up the street that we can hit right now if you're down.
You know what, Boatgrave? Let's go. Let's go have a drink.
Alright, bet.
Don't forget to meet back here by lunch.
Yeah. R5, set a timer.
Yeah, lunch.
Boo!
I'll send a notification through your wrist pad.
Cool. So yeah, that's what me and Kara are gonna do.
Okay. What's everyone else doing? I'm sorry, I was responding to a message like right when Kyle was talking.
So me and Dozak are probably gonna spend our credits. Let me call Dev up and ask him if the fuzz is still there or not.
Before me and Boldgrave head out, I'm gonna look toward Fulgor. Say, hey, if you can get me a prototype missile while you're out, if it's cheap. I ain't trying to spend no 5K or nothing like that. Talk to the old man, or talk to the man. I know you know how to use your words over there, and I'll kick you those credits when you come back.
I'll see if I can't talk him down to a premium price range.
So Fulgor, you go to contact Dev, and you ring up his wrist pad, and you actually get a signal saying that his number has been disconnected. Not even a no response.
That doesn't sound good. Does like maybe we should go check it out.
You remember what happened the
party.
last time we went
Split
someplace
the
by
party.
ourselves?
It's likely the Republic confiscated his communication devices.
More than likely.
Yeah, but luckily, I have a car that can fly.
I don't know how that's going to help you with confiscated communication devices.
I meant we can drive by the shop
he
and
can go there.
look.
Oh, yes, you can. You guys, if you guys can't find somebody, if you guys can't find anybody, let me know. I might be able to help you.
Or I would advise caution.
Obviously.
I'm gonna go to this little computer area over here, this imaginary desk.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pull out my forgery kit and begin to slowly and meticulously draft digital papers for the relinquishing of our ship. The it is written down in my notes here. I gotta
I have it here. I have it here. Yeah, I have it here.
Get the relinquishing the Indolin to Sergeant Major Boldgrave.
Excellent. Okay, so you'll need to make a check for your forgery kit.
Yes, I was going to ask, since I have time, if I could do the
Take 10.
the take 10 or the take like 15 or whatever, like long time checks.
So,
If you remember.
well,
If not, that's fine. I was just wondering if I could or not.
no. I'm just wondering how long are you going to be here working on it? Like, how much time are you wanting to put into it?
What's it called? I will be
4 hours.
spending at least the 4 hours until lunch
Okay.
to work on it.
Yeah, he's got plenty of time for now.
Now, if you
What's
said
your-
late lunch,
He could even
Oh,
take longer. if
What's
he
your
wanted to.
modifier?
My modifier for the forgery kit is +7.
ooh,
It's not bad.
Wait, no. Yes, +7.
All right. It will take you the full 4 hours, but I will allow you to take 15 to do this.
All right. Yeah. That's. I'm going to meticulously and carefully craft these papers.
With everyone gone running their errands, it allows you to kind of focus and really hone in on what you need to do, spending your undivided attention on it. and no pressure to really accomplish anything other than this singular task. You're able to draft up the proper documents, the protocols, the access codes and whatnot, as well as create like some false documentation for like a identification for what was it, Sergeant Major Boldgrave?
Yes.
Beautiful. So you craft a believable looking dossier for him, and okay, so that'll be happening while we're out doing other things here. So, should we do Boldgrave and Caro first, or Dozak?
Whichever
Doesn't
one you
matter.
want. Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Boldgrave and Karo probably won't take as long as me and Dozak, so
Let's have them go first then.
yeah.
Okay. So, Boldgrave, you lead Caro to the bar down the street, and it's this one. It's not like a full like walk-in like pub type situation. It's kind of like one of those little just like all I can
Like
think
a
of is like
Chili's.
well, I was just gonna say it's like one it's not even indoors. Like it's just a little counter that's like off the street, and there's like a couple stools.
Okay.
Eat your ramen.
I was gonna say all I can think of is the ramen thing from Naruto. But yeah, just kind of like it's just like right off the street. It's not even really like a full bar. But yeah, there's a gentleman who is of the you know what? He's of the Chiss persuasion as well. He's the same race as Vereen.
Oh, interesting.
And so you approach. It's got like the little curtains too for the privacy. And the two of you enter in there, and he says, "Evening," or no, I guess it's afternoon, isn't it? He's
Morning.
Morning. Yeah.
Hello, sir. We actually seen your establishment when we were, perusing the area. Honestly, this is like one of the few saving graces of this level.
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
All work is honest if you try your best at it. Isn't that right? And I sit down and I'm like, all right, hit me. And I just I put a credit down and I'm like, a tall glass of something stiff.
Carl's gonna sit next to Boldgrave and be like, "Hey, you invited me. Aren't you supposed to buy the first round?"
Oh yeah. I put another credit down.
He pulls out a bottle of brown from a counter just below the counter where you guys are leaning on, and he kind of does like not like a really excessive display, but he kind of whips it around a little bit. He puts a little flair on it, and pours two like highball glasses of whiskey, and takes the credits, and he says, "Thank you kindly."
You have a straw for this, or something?
I can turn around if you need a.
No, a straw is fine.
He produces like a little bendy straw that's it's a pink bendy straw, and he even bends it for you and sticks it in your drink.
Well, that took all the fun out of it. Everyone likes to bend the straw. I kind of like bend it straight and then bend it back again.
He's like trying to hold back a chuckle because laughing at a Mandalorian is not a good idea.
So I was gonna ask if you wanted to see who could get to the bottom first, but I don't know. I don't see you getting to the bottom anytime soon.
As he says that, I just kind of shove the glass forward because I've already finished it. Another one, please. Another one, please.
Check to see if he dumped it.
What are you calling for here?
Because
If I
there's-
jumped it, I would have to. Would you say that's like sleight of hand, Russell? To...
Yeah, it'd be sleight of hand. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Fuck yeah, I'm about to get you on this, dude.
Did you dump it or did you chug it?
Hell yeah.
I did. Okay, Boldgrave, go ahead and roll your perception anyways.
Oh
you never
my
know.
god.
If we have a double
Natural
crit, I don't
20.
even know.
Oh my god.
I don't even know what to do.
Oh my god, dude.
Dude, I
Oh my
chucked
God.
it so
Too slick.
quick. No one, you know,
I was in the middle of laughing at you. You caught me when my eyes are closed.
this is gonna be my whole thing,
Open
dude.
window.
He just hits you with one of those like over the shoulder, just like real quick.
Well,
Oh, you still have some.
but like I very quickly like choked down my drink as fast as possible.
And I look at the barkeep. Another round for me and the babysitter here, and I slap 2 credits down.
So
He obliges again with another flare of pouring.
Don't
so
forget
so
your
what's
0.02
what-
XP.
what's your I'm trying to find the words. It's kind of a myth.
Kind of
What's
just
your-
like swirling the straw around.
What's your thing? Like, what's your deal? Like, where do you fit in this? Because like a Mandalorian, like in the Coruscant underworld, just isn't making any sense to me. Like I've killed plenty of you guys. I hope you don't take that personally. It's one of those
Oh.
things where it's like
Oh,
you're always on the right side. Like you're so honor bound and you care so much about doing what is honorable. And honestly, that's just a hiccup that I don't even see you having. You love shooting people. I think it's great. Like I wish more Mandalorians were like you. But like, how did you get this way? Like what happened to you?
It's quite simple. I'm privileged. And I kind of like start sipping on my drink. You know, being, you know, of pure blood, you know, it's things come easy for me, more so than the rest of them. Take Sussex for example. You know, he's not full. He's had to come up. He's older than me. He's done more, but I technically outrank him. These things come easy for me. Killing someone, that's not hard. I don't have an issue with it. At the end of the day, as long as it's done for the house, I don't see an issue, good or bad. It's more about just doing right by my leaders. If they told me to go and kill, you know, if they just sent me on a mission to go slaughter people in a village that I know nothing about, women, children, if that's what I had to do, it is what it is. And as I sip on my drink more.
Cheers to that. I remember my first slaughter. That was rough. Honestly, that's when the drinking started.
So you're weak-minded. So I guess that's where it came from. I was about to ask you where all this drinking started, how you're able to get anything done, but I guess you've become accustomed to this life.
Nah, it was like that was the final straw. There was a lot of stuff with like my family and my
Oh,
dad,
okay.
but it all came around full circle. And then when I went on that mission, things just kind of changed for me. I was only 13, so it was a lot.
Oh yeah, yes, yeah. Those things get traumatic events. You know, you're young. Yeah, I'm just glad you haven't.
I thought I was the man. Yeah, I still do, but more so then. I was overconfident and overcompensating by taking on every job offered to me, thinking that I could just deal with it.
You overcompensating?
I know, right?
Would have never had thought. As I take a
know.
big old drink.
And I kind of go cheers, and I kick mine's back too. I slam another 2 credits down.
he pours 2 more.
All right, I'm gonna try to chuck this one. 'Cause I'm starting to feel it, and
Actually, there is a like a ruling thing. So the higher your constitution is, the longer it takes.
then I probably don't feel it then.
Yeah.
You'll probably.
I'm still
start
gonna
feeling it
try to
after this
chuck it because I don't want to drink it. Just for the sake of not wanting to drink it. So,
I don't
Hello.
drink drinks that men paid for.
okay.
That's actually a good survival tip.
So as I go to chuck it, I'm gonna say, "Hey, what's that over there?" And like forcibly like push his head that direction.
Can I make an insight check? Like, is he lying? Like, what's happening?
Yeah, because I'm trying to throw this thing over my shoulder.
He just said, "Look over there." He's not lying.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm literally just kind of pushing your head and telling you to look over there.
Ah,
I mean, you can insight, but it's going to be a disadvantage.
sure, I'll insight a disadvantage.
Oh,
Where?
unexpected.
What?
Ooh, what are you?
I thought I saw somebody. It looked like the Don. It looked like Donzo. I was wondering what he was doing out here, but I guess.
I've actually never seen him leave his seat.
Do they leave like sludge? I've never seen one move either.
I've always wondered that. I always see them in the same space. I know that there was this one hut that got carried everywhere. God, that had to have sucked to work for him.
Do you think if we pushed him, there would be like sludge under him? We should table that. Maybe somewhere down the line, maybe we could do that.
Oh, that would be great. Yeah, yeah. And I like take another shot, and I'm like, so, what was Garm like?
He's a good man, a weak man, physically. You know, he could talk his way out of anything, but he gets beat down real easily. I owed him a life debt, and I've paid that in full. But he's a good man. I don't really like to talk about him that much these days, but that's that about Garm. I'd rather not go deeper into it.
I cast Sense Emotion.
Oh.
What's that?
I'll send it to the chat.
That's a probe you.
Yeah, tune your senses. It's Oh, do I have to make an insight check or?
No, I would make the check, but it's up to Russell to determine the DC of it.
Against the target, so they would just roll to resist whatever they
okay.
would normally roll. Yeah, basically.
So I just roll insight with advantage, right?
Well, you also learn their prevailing emotions: love, anger, pain, fear, calm. So, like, if he's talking about Garm, you can detect what emotion is like related to that specifically.
Okay, yeah. That's what I wanted to know anyway.
So Sammy could just tell him what he's
Yeah, Sammy
feeling.
could just be like, yeah,
It's like a brotherly love kind of thing.
Mm. You know, I hear he must be pretty great because I know about him, right?
I mean, I guess. I mean, to me, he's just Garm, But I suppose, he is great.
Oh. Hopefully I can meet the man someday. He has a lot of people interested in him, and I want to see what's so special.
And I got that. I'm like, and one day you might get to meet him. Hopefully, I'll be there, and I'll kind of stand up and pat him on the back and tell him I'm gonna head back to the base.
Bet. And I kind of just like throw down 2 more credits, and I'm like, you know what? Just open a tab with this. I'll be back. Both of them will probably be for me. It'll probably be tonight. If it's not tonight, it'll be another day. If anything, just keep it. You were great. Your flare's awesome. Keep it real. If you take that flare to I don't know, you probably know him, Donzo. He'd eat that up. He's such a sucker for power tricks. But yeah, just let him know that it was a recommendation from Boldgrave. He'll probably just take you right in. You deserve the pay grade.
Sounds good, Boldgrave. Thank you for your patronage.
Of course. And I kind of just I leave. I head back. Come
Yeah,
on, R5.
Okay, so you guys head back to the hideout.
Yeah.
We lose Sammy.
No, I'm here. Can you hear me? I was just
Yeah. Just your camera. Okay.
yeah, just
All
real
right.
quick going back.
That was fun. So, Dozak and Fulgor.
Yeah,
Shall
I
we
guess
try
we're
that?
gonna have to
Shall we try
make
this
a
again?
drive-by.
Yeah.
Don't get captured this time.
Yeah.
Technically, we got captured at the Mechanist.
I know, but it was you two alone
Yeah.
last time.
Yeah.
But it was
That's my
also
point.
a lot less public.
Okay.
At the very least, we can play the victim, and maybe some security droids can help us.
Help, we're being attacked.
I'm so weak.
So you said you guys wanted to go to the to Devs?
Yeah, the Duffel Brothers.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I got that swanky flying car, so I can actually just fly up and look down.
Let me just move something around here real quick. Okay.
Wee woo wee woo wee woo.
Oh wow.
That reveal?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Do the
see-
thing? Okay.
we see barricades. We don't see any security tokens. Security droids.
Wait.
There's
Those are supposed to be gone too. Oops.
something big and spooky looking over here. Kind of looks like a mobile shop.
Okay, so as
yeah.
you guys fly over, you see a new feature has appeared, as Dozek has already pointed out.
It's a food truck.
There is what looks like an armored speeder, almost like a food truck, but it says weapons and armor on the display table.
Looks like
All
they're
right,
trying
bet.
to. Looks like they're trying to take in on Dev's business.
Well, who knows if Dev is even here anymore?
Well, let's go check.
Oh, you got a Karo's token
Hey,
there.
Karo's
not
with
mine.
us.
Oh, sorry, we were discussing plans, and I didn't actually know who was.
You're good.
Just switch over here. Did you throw a hit dice, Connor?
Oh, yes, I meant to do one of those. I just didn't know when we were going to roll, so I'll just roll one.
Go for it.
Yeah, and that'll put me back up at full health. Okay. We hop off the speeder. Let's go take a look.
The the neon open sign that used to denote that it was open is off, and you see no lights from within.
I guess he must have left town.
God damn it! The dude took my credits and ran.
Something tells me we'll make that money back someday. But there's that new one over there. It looked kind of interesting.
Well, I'm still curious. Are there like windows to see inside?
They are, because this is kind of the hood, so they're not like super wide, but yeah, there's like maybe like 4 inches, 6 inches of window. And it's pretty high up there. You'd have to like
Spider climb with my friction grip gear.
I was gonna say stand on a trash can. That works too. Music stopped.
I'm gonna be cool and I'm gonna force jump. Force leap, rather.
So you leap up and your friction. Oh, sorry. Scared the shit out of me. Your friction gear latches on to the side of the building, and you're able to kind of peer inside. And go ahead and make a perception check.
God damn it.
It's, despite, do you have dark vision?
I do.
Yeah, despite your dark vision, the outside of the glass is really just encrusted with this layer of just sludge that, the air is not very good quality down here, so, it's kind of hard to really even see through it.
Can I try wiping it away?
You go to wipe it away, and it's encrusted on there. You would need like a power washer to get this shit off.
Yuck. And I just
Yeah.
drop down, and I put my hand on Dozak's back, but I'm like, all right, let's go check out that food truck, and then I drag my hand to try to wipe that shit off nonchalantly.
Oh,
He just looks. Whatever.
Dozak doesn't even care. Dozak, also worth noting, your tremor sense does not detect any life forms inside either.
I'll relay that to Fulgor and tell him I don't sense anybody inside or any movement in there either.
Damn.
Looks like they're down for good.
That sucks. I spent a lot of credits trying to find those items.
We'll find some better ones.
It's just a lot of credits down the drain. All right, let's go. We'll take the car back. Not that I can root Dozak's token, but
Beautiful burgers are ready.
Nyum.
Close enough.
Okay.
So you see behind the counter, I guess you could say, of the truck, you see a droid who is piloting this truck, and when he sees you approach, he kind of shifts out of the driver's seat and into a position to talk to you, and he says, "Greetings, life forms."
Greetings, droid compatriot. What have you for sale?
We sell a variety of weapons and ammunition, as well as armor pieces. My designation is TR0N.
Well then, TR. Let's see. I turn around and look at Fulgor. He said he was. Karo said he was looking for a prototype missile, wasn't he?
yeah.
I'll turn back around to the droid. What kind of missiles you carry in stock?
We carry a variety of missiles ranging from fragmentation, incendiary, corrosive, cryogenic, as well as a range of quality.
Okay. Let's cryogenic sounds interesting. I'll bring a gift back to Karo. You got some premium or prototype?
We have both premium and prototypes.
How much for the prototype?
1 second. Should know this by now. We've done this enough times. You said prototype?
Yeah.
Prototype missiles sell for 2,500 credits apiece.
That's not too bad.
I'll take 4. That's 10,000 credit.
The window when so you hand him the credits, and the window briefly closes. It comes up for a second, and then maybe after 5 seconds or so, it drops back down again. And then sitting on the little table in front of you, you see the missiles that you purchased.
That's actually kind of cool.
before you continue with your selections, I would like to inform you we do have a few items on special today.
What's
Sure,
the specials?
listen.
Our first daily special are for slipstream kickers. They are boots for humanoid life forms that allow them to move at accelerated pace for 20,000 credits. We also have number 2, a enhanced grenade launcher for 15,000 credits. Finally, our third deal, a belt that mimics the racial augmentation of the species known as Defils, or 20,000 credits.
The Devil Mimicker Cloak?
It's a belt, but yeah.
Okay.
But it's the same effect, yeah?
He's like, say less.
I'll turn around to Fulgore and let him make a purchase.
Grab the belt.
We'll take turns.
Connor, grab the belt, Connor.
Tell you what, I'll take the belt, and then we'll let my friend make a purchase.
Do you have more than one of those belts?
I'm afraid we only possess one of this particular item.
Well, Dozak, you're usually in the thick of it more than I am, so yeah, you're more than welcome to take the belt.
Very well.
It's
No,
20,000.
Now, surely, Droid, you can go a little cheaper than that. Kind of breaking our balls here, as one of my Mandalorian friends likes to say.
He's a droid. He's got programming. He can't modify on the fly like that. You'd need...
Yeah, he doesn't sound like he has a personality, so he's probably programmed to just sell things.
I'm sure there's an AI negotiator processing.
Well, that's why I'm trying.
I mean, if Clone Wars was in any indication of average droid intelligence.
Well, they intentionally made droids dumber so they wouldn't rebel.
TRON, he, whenever you say that to him, he says, detecting haggling subroutine. If you would like reduced discounts, perhaps you have an item to sell.
I
Actually,
don't think I do, but you might.
I've got plenty of items to sell.
So I'll buy the belt, and then I'll let well, I already said I'll buy the belt, so I bought the belt, and I'll let Fulgore have a turn.
Russell, did you ever make that list?
I made a list. Figure you were interested in buying the enhanced clothing.
No, I meant list of the items that everybody left for me to sell. Remember? When
He gave it to us that day. You're supposed to write that stuff down, dude.
He didn't. He said he was gonna get it to us later. I have a different list.
Oh, whenever like all the mooks like left all their shit.
Yeah, from last session. But there's when we did that thing for Donzo too. I have that list somewhere. I'll have to find that list. But the list from last session you were supposed to put together for me.
Okay. So I didn't do it, but I can do it real quick. Okay,
Yeah, I forgot about that till right now when you said you have stuff to sell.
Okay, so it's 8 pieces of fiber armor.
Just whatever it was, we're gonna put it up.
That's what you're wanting to sell? Okay.
Yeah.
So it was 8 fiber armor and 8 blaster rifles. My cat wanted to say hello.
Aww.
Yeah, she was just checking on me. So...
Are you winning, son?
Are you...
I can't hear you.
I think I'd have this down to science at this point. Okay, fiber armor... as well as blaster rifle.
And I found the list of that stuff from when we did Donzo's. I will post that here.
Okay, so 8 fiber armors as well as 8 blaster rifles. That's the market value is 6,800 credits on that.
Okay.
And I just need somewhere to type my notes.
Actually,
Yeah,
let
what
me
was the
bring-
name of that belt?
It's called a Defel Mimicker. Defel Mimicker. And for anyone watching who plays D&D 5e, it's basically like a cloak of displacement. Very powerful magic item. Okay, 15. Okay, so you're wanting to sell all that?
Yeah. Let me get the prices separate though, because the ones I posted, it was just me, Caro, and Dozak. Did you help pick up all that stuff too? I remember Vrain was against touching it because he was like, "It's all the Donzos."
Yeah, I didn't really touch much.
Caro, you helped me, right? Because I did say that whoever helps me gets a share of it.
Yeah, I was definitely out there picking up blasters.
Yeah, I figured it. I couldn't remember if Dozak had helped or not, but I know Vrain didn't. But the prices he just gave me were from last session, so that's 6,800. That's gonna get split between the 5 of us. Yeah.
Bear with us, anyone watching. Sorry, we're doing math. We try to take care of this stuff ahead of time, but sometimes some people like me forget. Mostly me. It's pretty much always me.
Well, I do my best to remind you so that you know, but I completely forgot about it this time.
This is on me. I was just joking. Okay. Slug pistols, 200 a pop.
Dozak, I will go ahead and hand you 1,360 credits of that 6,800.
Much obliged. You said 1,360?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you just want the grand total for the rest?
Yeah. Because that's,
Right.
yeah,
Uh,
that gets split between me and Sammy, but just give me the whole number.
I'm sorry, but I can't help but think of like in Ratchet and Clank the little Gadgetron vendor boxes. This
Oh,
is
dude,
exactly
you're
what's
telling me,
coming
and
to mind.
I just beat Rift Apart on PlayStation 5. That was so good. Very reminiscent of the old Ratchet and Clank games.
That's what I've heard. Hopefully I'll get my hands on a PS5 sometime next year.
Dude, I got
Shortage
lucky because my
nonsense.
friend was going to sell his, and I was like, yo, dude,
Mhm.
let me cop that.
And while you're haggling with him, see if he's got any light weapons. 'Cause, man, I would kill for a set of light foils. That'd be the next big step for me.
Russell probably needs to focus on one thing at a time.
Oh no, I wasn't really talking to him. I was talking to you.
What? You want me to see if he's got light foils?
Well, I mean, you're the one who's currently doing business with him. I'm letting you have a turn with him.
okay, I'll give you 12K for the what you posted in the chat there.
Cool.
Not a bad deal.
No. It's an extra 6K I got as well. Sweet. So, Droid, do you happen to have any, light foils?
My designation is TR0N.
Right, Tron. Do you have any Tron? Do you like Tron, or do you just like TR?
Tron is acceptable. I prefer it to Droid.
You're, very shiny, I like that. I'm trying to get on his
Unfortunately-
good side.
Unfortunately, if robots could blush, I was kidding. Unfortunately, we do not have that item in stock.
Alright. I look at, Dozak.
Let's see. There is There was another big magic item he mentioned on the specials. TRON, can you run those specials by me again?
He likes Tron Dozak.
Slipstream kickers for 20,000 credits, as well as an enhanced. It's a +2. Enhanced grenade launcher for 15,000 credits.
Oh damn.
Tell you what, I'll give you the remainder of mine. That's 22 and change. And with that 12-ish that you got there, that'll be enough to buy both of those. We can give the grenade launcher to Karo.
Unfortunately, that 12 is getting split between me and Karo, as we were the only ones to have picked up those items that everybody else was against picking up.
No, I mean, that's why I'm saying I'll help purchase both of the remaining special items. That way you can give him the grenade launcher.
I'm not sure if he's got the strength requirement to wield a grenade launcher.
I'll take the slipstream boots for sure. So that's another 20.
Affirmative.
That. That'll put me from level 3 to level 5.
Oh yeah.
Grenade launchers have a strength minimum of 11.
Yep, I just found it. I was just looking that up. Thank you, God.
Well, I'll tell you what, while you're bargaining with him, I'll call Karo up and ask him how he feels about a +2 grenade launcher. Rocket launcher, whatever it was.
It's a grenade launcher.
Karo, you hear your wrist pad ringing. Bring.
You're muted.
I think you're muted.
Go ahead, Fulgor. Is this you?
Yeah? You don't got my number memorized yet?
Of course I do, as I enter his name in it. Go ahead.
They have a shiny new grenade launcher here. Me and Dozak were wondering if you'd be interested in.
Did you pick up the one rocket I asked for?
Dozak did you one better, and he bought you 4.
Ah. I have credits for 1.
Well, we're all a party, right? We take care of each other.
I suppose I could swing for 2. I had some on me. 4 sounds great, though.
I don't think Dozak is going to be asking for the credits.
I'd definitely pay him for 2.
I say as I look at Dozak.
To pass. He can hold on to 2 of them and sell them to me later or something at a later time, if that need be. And I'm like, hey, I'm super busy right now, as I'm like kicking back on the chair. I'm gonna pass on that grenade launcher and then hang up.
The classic Sammy goodbye.
Hey, dude, it's who I am, dude.
It's a lifestyle.
Well, you heard him, Dozak. He's not interested in the grenade launching.
Very well.
Is a grenade launcher a monk weapon?
It is if you believe it is.
Right. Believe it.
Ninja way, man.
So you passed on the grenade launcher?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the slipstream kickers, Connor, they you can activate them. I don't know if you looked it up on the site, but
yes, I'm gonna be doing that and working on the leveling.
You can basically just haste yourself like once a day.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah. Connor's about to pop off. He's got a fucking Defil Mimicker and he can haste himself.
So if he's not actually casting the spell, will he suffer that
Yes, he does.
lethargy after?
I could.
Because it's an effect of the
one of my
boots.
force powers that I could potentially learn to be wakefulness, and I could negate that.
Ooh. Well, no. It's like you just lose your next turn, essentially.
Oh.
You don't gain exhaustion, you just lose your next turn.
Yeah.
When it ends.
You gain the effect of the tactical advantage tech power for 1 minute. Once you've used this feature, you must complete a long rest to use it again.
Don't forget, Connor, to keep track of your achievement slots.
Yeah. I'm working on getting all the loot in here and picking my spells.
Okay, are we done here?
Well,
I'm
I
done here.
haven't spent any credits.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
but we're
Alright.
just waiting for Anthony.
All right.
What are the chances you got anything for force-sensitive people?
Checking archives and inventory. Unfortunately, we do not carry anything for force-sensitive users.
Of course.
But
That's pretty much what I expected. Alright. Do you happen to have a tunic chassis? And at what rarity do you have them?
affirmative. I possess both premium and prototype chassis.
What else am I gonna spend my credits on here? Let me get how much are you selling that prototype tunic for?
Prototype tunic for 15,000 credits.
And how much do you have any modifications that you can put in it?
We have a variety of modifications.
Do you have them at the prototype rarity?
Affirmative.
Alright. Let me I will get you that list of the ones I want. Give me a sec.
Okay, yeah, well, because you had originally told me premium, so I'm adjusting.
Well, I also was planning on putting my credits towards a prototype Force Focus, but now that Dev's
I
gone,
remember.
and I need to
Sorry.
spend my credits, yeah. So
Okay.
I may as well go big on this so I can try to level up off of this. This is gonna take me a sec, Dozak. I don't know if you got any extra credits to spend or not.
Hey, you know what? While he does that, let's go ahead and take our little 5-minute water break.
Oh, that sounds perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just drop us on the break screen.
Yeah, sorry about that.
So all good,
Yeah.
all good. But yeah, he's gonna add that up. I'm gonna stay here, Anthony. So if you need me, I'm chill. But everybody else, if you want to go take a 5-minute break, check the stream and respond to anyone. Let's see.
Don't forget to switch your character overlay to your character art. Not overlay, but webcam.
Hello, everyone still watching. Greetings. How are you? Josh, I love you.
Josh Guajardo, our main
Josh-
man.
Our number one fan, the man, the myth, the legend. Is this Strig? Is that you, Kyle, or is that somebody else?
My cousin.
Oh, okay. What's up, man? Hope you all are doing well. Having a lovely weekend. Had a good Thanksgiving and all that.
So it's stitching, pattern, inlay, and weave. Okay, I think I have the 4 mods. How much did the mods were again?
For premium or prototype?
Prototype.
They're 2,500 apiece. So the missiles.
So another 10,000. So it'd be 25,000 for the prototype chassis and 4 mods. Yeah, fuck it. So it'll be Fortitude Weave, which is a +1 bonus con and +2 strength saving throw. Reflex Inlay, which is +1 dex save and +2 intelligence save. Will Pattern, which is +1 wisdom, +2 charisma save. And then for the stitching, it'll be Charmer's Clandestine Stitching, which is a hidden pocket that can store 1 pound, DC 15 check to find it, and proficiency in the persuasion skill.
Spicy. It was Fortitude Weave. What was the second one you said?
Will Pattern.
Okay, there was another one. Fortitude Weave, Wool Pattern, Charmer's Clandestine Stitching,
Reflex Inlay.
Reflex. Just wanted to at least jot those down. So I know. Okay.
Yeah.
2,500 apiece, and then 15K for the chassis.
Out of curiosity, how much is advanced?
More than you can afford.
Okay. I have to spend
um,
38,000 credits to level up.
Every time I ask that question too, because I'm like, hey, prototype isn't too bad, and then I get hit with that advanced rate, and I'm like, hey,
Yeah, the advanced is 25k. So the enhancements alone would
The
be
mods
like
are like
10 to
5K?
15k.
Oh.
Yeah. So the chassis itself, I mean, at least 50k,
Oh, okay.
like at least. And that's probably like a really good deal.
Okay, and
Probably should charge closer to 100.
he also did say haggling initiated if you have shit to sell, so any discount I can get on this tunic with these mods? It's
I kind
20
of
it's 25 total right now.
Well, I kind of rounded up on the stuff you sold, so I
Oh,
kind
okay.
of
All right.
gave you the
That's the balancing right there. That's fine.
yeah.
Yeah, let me get that stuff. So that's 25,000 spent. So I need to spend another 13,000 credits.
Oh, 13 more K.
Yeah.
Just buy some drugs.
That's tempting.
Just kidding. They're actually not even really that expensive. So you'd have to buy a lot.
Okay, that's interesting. I can basically give somebody inspiration, force vision.
That's cool. But how much are prototype grenades? Are they basically the same price as Sammy's missiles?
Yeah, 2,500. Yeah.
Shit. That sounds cool. Oh! I wanted a wrist-mounted grappling hook, which I think is 2K. I think that's in adventuring gear. Let's see. Oh. Wrist. Oh, that's a wrist pad. It might be enhanced.
It
But,
is
like,
a
standard.
wrist-mounted grappling hook is a standard enhanced item. So $1,000.
I don't see.
Ranged weapon attack, 30, 60 feet. On hit, deals die for kinetic. Moving the hook, DC 13 strength check. Cable 60 feet.
Why am I not finding it?
It's under enhanced items, and it's wrist mounted is hyphenated.
No. Let me just adventuring gear, standard, wrist mounted grappling hook. Oh, okay, that's I wasn't putting that. Yeah.
The hyphen.
Well, it's weird because I was typing in wrist, and
Yeah,
it
you would
still
think it
wouldn't
would
show
come
up.
up with. Yeah.
Like everything else that had wrist in the name, but I guess because it wasn't the only, because it's got the hyphen instead of a space, so I think
Right.
that's maybe why it wasn't counting it.
Yeah, confused. But anyways, yeah, $1,000.
Let me get
1,000 credits.
that. That's me. At 19, so I still need to spend 12, which I can do by buying 5, 10, 5 prototype grenades. Let's get prototype ion, prototype cryo, prototype incendiary, prototype gas. Let's make that 2 prototype ions. And that will be 12,500 credits spent.
I like those creatures. What looks like they're playing dice in the background.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the Trandoshans.
Yeah, I hadn't really looked at it. Usually when this thing comes up, I just stare at the guy who's missing a horn or whatever.
Dude, when I saw this picture, I was like, this is the campaign. Like, this is what I want to, like, in a nutshell. Like, this is what I want.
It's good. There's a Trandoshan. That might be a Bothan, I think, maybe.
Oh, yeah, he does kind of look like a wolf a little bit. Or a dog.
I don't know. I don't know the race of the other two. One of them, obviously, we just can't tell. The other one,
I think he's just
there's-
a human with a mohawk.
I think I could swear I see. I mean, I just can't tell. It's just the art's too.
Yeah. He might have some tusks or something, like some lower teeth. Yeah, when I zoom in, that's definitely a Bothan on the left. I always just look at the butt on that Twi'lek.
He's gonna be.
Wait, you need how much experience? 6,500? If I did my
Yes.
math correctly, I still need to spend another 3,000 credits.
Nerd. You didn't calculate right.
Wow, dude, do math.
You heckin' mather.
I think I'm doing my math wrong somewhere.
I need to 3,600. I need to spend 36,000 credits to level up.
Because I spent 25,000 on the tunic and mods. And I just spent another 12,500 on grenades. Which is
Next time I shop, I'm gonna buy an advanced missile.
27,000. So 2,007, right? No, 2,000.
That's so extra.
I don't know.
And that's gonna put me to level 5.
You're not level 5?
No, I'm level 4.
How far away are you from level 5?
I have 5,204 experience.
You know what?
1,300. So that's what, 13,000 credits away from level 5?
How much is a premium 4-storing ring?
It doesn't have any force
Low.
sensors.
Okay, right.
Yeah, you silly goose.
Dang, dude.
Yep.
You think Tron is carrying that kind of stuff?
That'd be nice.
No.
You guys hear me?
I
Can
can hear
now.
you, Chama.
All right, cool.
I'm ready to get over to this base and blast people. Blast them.
Blast them.
Let me get an ion missile, prototype missile. How much were those again? 2,500, right? Yeah.
I can just do 3K if you just wanna.
Yeah, I'll tip
It's
him a little
easier.
extra. I'll tip him a little extra.
What's it called? Anthony, when we're on the take a short rest screen, make sure to like zoom in so it takes up the whole like place area.
Do the
Sorry,
character branch will level up. I always forget.
I was a little focused on.
Well, are you gonna roll for HP, Connor?
No, I'm gonna take the average.
Don't be lame, dude.
My hit die is only a die 8.
So
No.
die 8s, everybody's is like a die 8. That's normal.
It'll give me 10 more HP if I just take the average and use my con mod.
Your
I
con
don't
mod
believe,
your con mod is 5,
No, my con mod is 1.
so you'll get 6 HP.
there is no character mancer for Star Wars 5e.
Okay, so I just have to.
What's it called?
Do it the hard way.
No, it's fine. Just wanted to double check.
You should roll. We're all rolling. You get to reroll once. It's okay.
Yeah, dude, you reroll once. You just pray you don't get a 2.
We're gonna peer pressure you into rolling dice. That's it.
Fine.
Yeah, roll at least one of those levels. Take the average on the second one.
Nah, roll both of them. Oh, that's where you got your 10 from, right? Because you rolled.
Hey, don't forget, everybody should have inspiration from that last quiz thing I did.
Gonna use inspiration to reroll your hit die.
Aha!
Hey, you.
Hey, dude, look
Boom!
at that.
That was a 5 roll, so that was average roll. So you're already in good shape. One more roll. One more roll.
And look at
Booyah!
that! And you
Booyah!
dude.
That'll put me up at 35 HP.
Look at that, dude.
We
Yeah. Got
We-
there.
That's
Got
why
him.
you gotta roll.
Okay. I've chosen my spells. Now the only question I have left is, do I take the ASI so I can get a +4 to my Dex mod, or do I take Fighting Mastery feat?
Don't forget.
What's it called?
Don't,
What's your?
don't forget
what's
you get a +1 as well as the feat.
you get a free +1. Yeah.
But it would take 2 to change my Dex
Oh,
mod.
your
But if
Dex
I
is-
get a
your- Your dex is 16 right now?
Yeah.
What's your wisdom is your high stat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that's rough.
I think between taking the ASI and the fact that my proficiency bonus is now going to become 3, I think that's probably the smarter move to take right now.
I mean, unless you can find a feat that buffs your dexterity as well, so you can get 2 for 1 yourself.
Well, there's no feat that'll increase my dex by 2.
No, but you get a feat that increases it by 1 naturally. Then you get the +1 for free. So
I mean, I see what you're getting at, but it's still not gonna change my modifier.
yeah, it will. It'll change because you'll get your dex will go up to 17 because it's the free one, right? And then if you get a feat like stealthy, it says increase your dexterity score by 1, so it increases up to 18.
Okay, so you're saying Russell's giving me a +1 regardless of what feat I choose.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody
Okay.
gets that.
Okay, then yeah, I will almost definitely take.
You can search feats.
I already have the weapon fighting style, I believe. So now I just need to get the mastery.
Yeah,
Man,
unless
it's
there's
gonna
another fighting style you want. Unfortunately, the fighting mastery feat doesn't grant you the +1 dex. So that was the downside. That's the downside.
Yeah.
You can get but if you get another fighting style, you can get the dex.
Actually, I mean, I'm looking at my character sheet right now. I actually don't see the fighting style at all. So I might as well just take the fighting style. That'll give me the +2 to the stat, and it'll give me the benefits of the fighting style.
The fighting style came from your Sentinel invocation.
Yeah, that's what I was pretty sure of.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I need to pee.
Now's the time to do it.
And you can always get the supreme accuracy feat if you really wanted to just hammer it in.
That it's called supreme accuracy.
Yeah. Whenever you have advantage on an attack roll using Dex, Intelligence, Wisdom, or Charisma, you have triple advantage. Stealthy might not be a bad idea because, been there, done that.
That doesn't sound like Connor.
Yeah. Yeah. Or if there's another fighting style that you're interested in, getting. Which fight you have the dual wield fighting style right now?
Yeah, like dual wield, 2 weapon, whichever one they call it.
Yeah.
I think they use it like interchangeably. It's kind of.
What's it called? Well, they don't use. Well, yeah, some of it's because one of them's
There's
like the
double
mechanic, and one of
there's
them's the
two
name of it.
weapon.
Yeah, it's 2 weapon.
So the dual wield style, I think that's the one you have. Says when you engage in 2-weapon fighting, you can add your ability modifier to the damage roll of your 2-weapon fighting attack, as long as it doesn't already include that modifier.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called? That's okay.
Going by my character sheet, it doesn't look like I already have that denotated. So there's a chance I don't even have that fighting style. I'm looking at the Sentinel page right now, and I'm actually not seeing a fighting style. I'm just proficient with the weapons.
Oh, maybe you haven't picked up the fighting style then.
So fighting style feat's probably going to be the best option then.
Oh yeah, you haven't because you have offhand right here, and you don't have your modifier. So yeah, actually that's actually the perfect one for you then. It's the dual wield style fighting style. And also there's a second line of text there that says when you make an opportunity attack, you can attack with both of your weapons.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's definitely the feature you want. You want the fighting style.
Okay, so we'll just go to customization options, fighting styles. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we'll do this, edit. We'll make this 18. Okay. And it looks like it already added my proficiency bonus. Let me double check that.
Probably. Yeah, when you change it to the roll 20, it changes it automatically.
Okay, so there's that. Then I have, I've spent one hit die. That. Spells. I get my extra attack.
Most important feature.
The extra attack on top of that proficiency bonus, on top of the gear I just got, and I'm like, okay, now, yeah, I might start popping off a little, hopefully.
Yeah, level 5, man, level 5.
Trapped.
Dude's got it's disadvantage to hit him. His AC's about to go up because his dexterity's being increased. Like, what armor do you wear? Do you not wear armor?
I do not.
He's a monk. I mean, sentinel.
Yeah, but he's allowed to wear light armor.
I don't think I did because every morning I do the battle precog. Or
Oh, that's right. Okay, that makes sense.
It's technically
But
one
now-
higher.
I think is it this one?
Oh. The battle precog
Yeah.
is still.
See, now I have battle mind too, which is going to be spicy.
Does battle mind stack with battle precog, or are they both?
Yeah, battle mind or battle precog is a prerequisite to have battle mind.
Oh wow, there's a whole bunch of conditions. Through the force, you gain a limited form of telepathy that enables you to anticipate. While you aren't wearing armor or wearing a shield, you gain a +2 bonus against AC against melee attacks and a +3 bonus against ranged attacks. The AC bonus is not applied against attacks from droids, constructs, or creatures with resistance or immunity to psychic damage.
So it has a condition, but still.
Yeah,
That's pretty spicy. And then this one of the other two two of the spells that I learned, I picked up Saber Assault so that I could get Saber Strike because they're both like check out Saber Assault.
Nice.
See, actually, I'll just pop it in the chat.
What's it called? It is worth pointing out that, of course, battle mind is concentration,
Yeah.
up to 10 minutes.
Mhm.
But battle precog is not, so we're just.
Yeah, it's like a ritual. So see, this is gonna be spicy now that I can actually potentially land 3 hits in a single turn. And then on top of that, Saber Strike, things get extra spicy. I can move up to my movement as part of the action used to cast it. So I get a free dash action and a melee weapon attack, and if it hits, it deals an extra 1 die 10.
Yeah, it's basically your own charge effect.
Mm-hmm. It's
That's super. Now, there's one other thing you need to do in your character sheet. You see where it says Shadow Saber offhand in your
Yeah.
macros? You can now delete it.
just delete offhand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because now with your fighting style, you
Yeah, they both do the same damage, so I can just delete that entirely.
Yep. You don't know how to delete it?
Negative. You just hit the cogwheel, right?
No, you can't go to the little padlock at the bottom right of the macros.
Modify? Oh, okay.
Yeah, click that, and then click the trash can. Yep.
Alright.
There you go.
Gee. Oh, I gotta modify that too, because it's 18 now. Supposed to mod round it up, so it should be 21. Okay.
I now have haste and lightning bolt.
Right.
Oh,
Ooh,
boy.
spicy. 2 Jedi, both with with haste. Oh god.
Who you calling a
So-
Jedi?
It's over.
Is Jama back? Jama Millionaire?
No, Dad, I'm busy, doing lines and being crazy and all that jazz. Yeah, I'm
Drinking that brown.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, just another Tuesday.
You know it.
Sunday.
Yeah, it is.
That beam with fucking Thrawn or whatever, or not Thrawn, Reverse Flash, whatever his name is. He's like, my methods are beyond your understanding. Is it Thrawn? What is his name?
You're talking about
Reverse flash.
It's reverse
On.
flash.
yeah, it's
Thon.
it's
Oh,
What did you say?
Thon, no
THW.
R.
yeah. I have
Thon,
Star
okay.
Star Wars and Flash were mixing in my head, and I'm like,
Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me. I was like, wait a minute, they don't have the same name. I feel like we
No,
would have
yeah, I
noticed
know.
that.
you're like, yeah, it's at wait, stuck in a loop.
We would have known. Okay. We almost ready?
I'm just
I'm ready
eating
now.
my burger, but I can do that. We can continue.
It's not allowed. You're on the clock, buddy. We're streaming.
That's why my picture's not showing.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. All right. Well, if that covers everything, I just meant like, were you done like leveling up?
I just need to add my spells, but I'll do that after I eat, and that doesn't need to. I can do that while we're playing, but on our way back, I'd like to stop by a liquor store and get Boldgrave a nice bottle.
Okay. Yeah, you find like a little bodega, and you. Does Fulgor even know what good alcohol looks like?
I've
He just
drank.
walks in and is like, give me something expensive.
Yeah, pretty much. Just something strong and expensive.
Okay, they got a bottle for 100 credits.
I drop it down on the table and take it.
Oh dang, my passive perception is 21 now.
Let's go. Duly noted. Huh. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. So time has passed. It's been several hours. Everyone has taken care of their various necessities, and just as you agreed to, everyone meets back up at the hideout.
I guess me and Dozak would be coming in last, technically.
Yeah. So
Um,
I'll, on my way in, I'm gonna just walk over to Karo and say, "Got you something, buddy."
What do you got there?
I'm gonna hand him over all 4, and tell him, take these as a token of good faith.
all 4 were cryo, right?
Yes, 4 prototype cryo missiles.
Oh, they're cryo.
Got that good, you know?
Gonna have to
Gonna
figure
make
that
the
out.
Bad guys cry. Oh.
Get out.
Okay. So,
I'll see myself out.
Karo, I also got you prototype ion missile. What did I say the other one was? Incendiary?
You said
yeah, I think so.
cryo.
But yeah, I think
Right?
so. I got you a prototype ion grenade. Fantastic against droids. So try to save it for something mechanical. And
You said grenade?
No. Missile.
Okay, ion missile
Prototype.
prototype. Okay, proto.
When you say it's effective against droids, R5 is like, and he starts like backing up.
And then I also got you a prototype incendiary missile.
Ah, yes. Much appreciated, guys. These will go well with the,
And then
the
I also
fragmentation
hand
that
him- I also hand him 7,360 credits.
Wait, you gotta give me a second. I'm fucking putting this in there.
They're good.
A fine addition to my collection.
How much did you say? 7 what?
7,360.
7,360. Okay.
I turn around to Boldgrave and I'm like, "This is for you," and I hand him that swanky, expensive, and strong alcohol, and also 1,360 credits.
It's my birthday.
These credits are from the loot we got at the Mechanist that we made those guys leave behind.
Ugh. Oh yeah, I barely remember that.
That's your
Was that
share.
2 days ago or was that yesterday?
That was this morning.
That
Literally,
was
like, 6
approximately 5 hours ago.
Yeah.
Feels like 3 weeks ago.
It does feel like it's been quite some time, but I'll believe you, Rain, especially since you have such an ideal memory.
Now,
I do my best.
I don't know a whole lot about alcohol, but I just told the guy the strongest and most expensive.
The darkest of browns, sir.
Those are Boldgrave's 2 favorite words.
I uncork it and I like take like a double shot worth of like how strong is it?
I don't know. Make a Constitution saving throw. We're about to find out.
On top of the
Nice.
alcohol you've already had today.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey.
Yeah, Boldgrave's got that rot gut. I mean, he to the average person, Caro would probably pass out, but Boldgrave, yeah, you definitely get a head rush. Your head kind of spins for a minute, but you're able to hold yourself up.
Then I go up to Rain, and I'm like, this is how you properly do it. Here's your share of the loot. And I drop him the 1,360 credits.
1,360?
Yeah. There's a good 5-way split, since there are 5 of us. Rain.
I feel like I'm being attacked.
Oh, I think you're misinterpreting things there.
It is what it is. Are you guys ready to head to the top?
Oh, we're
So
gonna
you
get the
guys
ship
think-
first?
Did you finish the forgery?
I did.
Alright.
Right before you guys showed up.
Well, I suppose you said we wanted to check out the ship before we went and scouted out the base, right?
Right. I think if this forgery goes well, they won't know, and then they'll start putting the ship together for us and do all the heavy lifting, and we reap all the rewards.
Alright.
Also, Bullgrave, you're gonna have to get uniform.
Well,
And I'm going to send him his like credentials through the wristpad, his fake identity credentials through the wristpad. Say hello to Sergeant Major Boldgrave.
I told my dad I'd make something of myself. Here we are.
Right? Yeah. Yes, that's exactly what happened. Uh,
The uniform's the easy part. We're just gonna have to borrow it, but it won't be gone for too long.
exactly. Let's head up to the top.
The top.
On our way out, I'm gonna go up to the mechanist and ask him if he doesn't mind, would he so kindly pack up those books on the bookshelf for us to prepare for our eventual takeoff, and then I just leave.
Oh, yeah, I guess. No respect at all.
I said it nicely. I didn't let him answer, but I asked nicely.
As he's like walking up towards that room, I'm gonna look back and go, hey, Pigman, keep your head up. And I'm gonna just keep walking. Trying to, like, make him feel better, but also, putting him down at the same time.
It beats being dead, DeGretch. Come on. Y'all giving this man a complex.
Hey, I was nice about it. I'm not normally nice.
All right. I think we all hop in our speeders and we bon voyage.
Yeah.
There's still a dead Java on the ground over there.
I told him I spoke his language.
Yes.
Those are
Boldgrave is quite fluent in multiple languages.
Who's riding with Fulgor?
Probably
I'm
Dozak.
guessing it'll be
Dozak
me,
usually
yeah.
rides with me, yeah.
Wait, there's 3. Oh yeah.
It's, as Boldgrave gets on it's not necessary. There's a third speeder.
I just thought we bonded today. My bad.
Yeah, if it's one thing to, if it's there, why not?
He's
Then
like-
we're saying something.
I mean, I was trying to save the planet, but
Oh, yeah. Okay, well,
You know, they say you shouldn't drink and drive.
that too. Wish me luck.
you know what?
he goes to like gut it all cool and like backs up into the fucking building.
I like accidentally run over a piece of a Jawa. How'd that get there?
I think it's best we just leave.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hack into the computer mainframe of Boldgrave's speeder, just to keep it from going crazy while we're driving. It's a backup tactic.
Yeah, I am inebriated.
Yeah, exactly. So if it's speeder, if he ever goes off the Ritz while he's driving, I'm just gonna take control of the speeder. Digitally.
Basically on autopilot, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so you guys make your way to the surface, and you
Take it away.
being denizens of the underworld, you've learned kind of how to skirt the law and how to the proper channels to make your way undetected. So it does take a little bit longer than a more direct route, but it prevents you from having to deal with the unsavoriness of checkpoints and the like. So you make your way up there, and for many of you, this is the first time you've seen the surface in a very long time, maybe even at all. Boldgrave and Vrain just recently visited there, but for Fulgor, Dozak, and Karo, it's been a while. So you get up there. Been a while. I paused because I knew it was gonna happen. So you make your way up there, and the surface of Coruscant is kind of perpetually in this like gloomy, rainy, just like there's very little sunlight, even on the surface. It's kind of just this perpetual cloudy rainstorm, or like a light drizzle, not quite a storm, but it's still kind of a breath of fresh air to reach the surface and not feel that claustrophobic weight of the underworld just constantly pressing down on you. Just a chance at freedom. So you make your way up there, and you find the Republic impound, and I think last time I said it was only like 300 feet. I meant 3,000 feet. Like a single ship is like 300 square feet.
Yeah, it'd be able to fit in that.
Yeah. So just a quick little retcon there. I misspoke. I meant it's a fairly small lot. It's not like a huge impound yard or anything. But yeah, it's a little bigger than I had initially said. So you guys you make your way up there, and yeah, you are sitting outside.
Is there any?
I have no map
patrol?
for this, just so you know.
That's fine. Is there any
Okay.
patrol?
No, there's not a patrol, but if we remember from last time, there is like a guard tower that kind of oversees,
Oh, yeah.
as well as yeah, I think y'all kind of like scoped it out.
Yep.
There should be like 2 guys posted at the front.
I mean,
Yeah, there should be an entrance, right? An entrance like hub.
Yeah, there's a foot traffic entrance as well.
All right.
I mean, there should
Air
be
traffic,
nothing-
I mean, it's just like open, just land.
Well, Oldgrave, you ready?
Yeah. We can we can certainly do this.
God.
Yeah. You're feeling up to it?
I sure am.
Guys, I'm pretty persuasive. Would you like me to come along and try to help?
Negative. I think that this is a two-man operation. Allow Sergeant Major Bulgrave to enact his duties.
All right. I'll
And give like a really corny salute.
Maybe you could give him some of your guidance before he goes.
well, I last for a minute, but I certainly could. All right, guys, make it
better-
quick.
Skippy.
We'll go ahead and walk up to the right main gate there.
Ooh, I'm 5th level. It's now a D6 instead of a D4.
Sheesh.
Same thing with my force empowered self. That's gonna be spicy.
Ah, I forgot cantrips went up. That's awesome.
Me and Rain speed walk because we only have a minute with this little casting that Impetu did. And Boldgrave doesn't believe in for the force, but he does believe in luck. So he's trying to move his ass before his luck runs out.
All right, Boldgrave, go ahead and give me a performance check as you approach this gate.
Well, there's your guide. Well, actually, you don't have to use the guidance yet.
You don't technically have to use it.
I think I'm gonna.
Don't forget you have inspiration.
Oh, I do.
You should just rock that 8, dude.
So it's a solid
13.
Yeah, 13.
Well, that's not.
That's a lot better.
That's not terrible.
Could be worse.
So you, as you're walking up, you feel like you're about to stumble, but you kind of catch yourself and.
Not today, alcohol.
yeah. You manage to kind of right yourself and walk with purpose, like you belong in this position that you have assumed, and so you approach the gate, and the two soldiers at the front, they are instead of the like in the Undercity, all the troopers, they're masked in these helmets, but these two are actually able to display their faces. They're in the armor that they wear is even like not even as like they look more like what am I trying to say? They're more like Rent-A-Cops almost. They are Republic, like they are police, but just their general, like their weaponry and their armor, it just looks so much more lax and low key. Up in this area of the city, the crime is just not nearly as severe as it is in the Undercity. So they're kind of a less.
So they're wearing like flight suits.
Yeah, they're just in very light armor, and they don't even have like rifles. They just have like a sidearm. And when you approach, they salute. They're like, Major?
Yes. So good of you to recognize me. I am Sergeant Major Boldgrave, and I have an opportunity for you two to serve your planet. And I like present the documentation, and I'm like, so you two are cordially ordered to go ahead and get the Endolin ready to be turned over to me, Sergeant Major Boldgrave.
I'm gonna like lean over and look at them, like lean close to them and be like, he may have had some Twi'leks last night.
When you go to hand him the paperwork, one of them like reaches out to grab it, and the other one like snatches it away from him, and they kind of like, he's like, "Oh, that was mine. I'm trying to get a promotion." They're kind of like bickering with each other a little bit under their breath. And when Brain leads in to say the thing he says, they're just like, it like barely even registers. They're both just like so focused on like trying to like maintain their composure, and he's like, yes sir, of course, right away. The Endolin, yeah, we should be able to have that ready before the end of the day, very very easily. Yes, it's already undergone its repairs. One small little snag, it looks like there was some maintenance fees. It's kind of a protocol. I mean, you know how it is.
I know exactly how it is. How much were the fees for this?
Hold
time?
on now, Vrain. I do believe that there has been some sort of a clerical misunderstanding because I ordered that those papers be taken care of days ago, and you're telling me that these maintenance fees are still levied?
Make an intimidation.
And I'm knife handing as I'm doing this.
Knife handing. Oh man.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
dude.
maybe.
Dang. Spicy.
Absolutely just demolished their ego. They're like, oh yes, oh yeah, absolutely. Well, no, I mean, it's trivial. We can cover it. I mean, it's we make plenty of money. I mean, we can handle it for you. It's not a big problem.
I'm not asking you to serve your country with your wallet. I'm asking you to serve it with your integrity. Now, if you would have made sure that the papers were taken care of in the first place, we wouldn't be having this problem, would we, officers?
No, sir.
Good. Now, you're going to reprimand the soldier that's in charge of the maintenance fees, and we're going to go ahead and move on with our lives because that's dust under the rug, isn't it? Or do I have to make you sweat?
No, sir. No, we'll take care of it right away. It's no problem at all. Well, consider it done.
Very well. As you were.
We'll see you guys tonight.
They salute again as you walk away.
At ease.
They as y'all start to depart, you can hear them like bickering with each other again.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, God. Is anyone else's back hurt?
You guys may find it hard to believe that Bull gave it his best work drunk.
Take your word
Somehow
for
I
it.
believe that.
I've seen it in action
Alright.
a couple of times already.
Let's head down to...
Level 5,000.
Nice up
Phase 2.
Like, echoing for no reason.
The Metal Gear Solid death music plays with but then it transitions into Blade Runner 2099. And then it just turns into
So, after visiting the surface and getting a small breath of fresh air, you head down deep into the crust of Coruscant, far below where any of you have ever dared venture before. Criminal underbelly, level 5,000. Oh, just double check my fog of war. I was like, oh, that'd be awkward.
tactical
Actually-
advantage. Guys,
Yeah,
I
actually-
am flying so good today. Like, this is like the best I've flown while drinking in like ever. Definitely proud of myself.
I get the feeling that's not something you should brag about.
I mean, when you're as good as I am, you can brag about whatever you want.
Don't forget, we haven't had a long rest today yet.
Not at all.
That matters for like
Okay.
2 people.
You are in the top right corner.
Dun, dun, dun. That's a lot of people.
That's a big boy map.
It's a big one.
What does it look like over here, Russell? Like, what is these lights? Is that pizza on the floor that's lit up? Like, what's going on over here?
Yeah, so this area has like almost all the buildings in the area look to be like either abandoned or just like borderline ruins. There is a little bit of traffic, some like tricked out speeders coming and going here and there. Disregard that cop car, that's actually not supposed to be there, but there's a large building that is it almost looks like an old like factory or something. There's like these industrial chimneys and heavy gates. There's actually you see at least 2 entrances, one over here on the north side and another one down here on the east, as with 2 goons posted at either door.
I don't think
That-
Sergeant Major Boltger is going to be a lot of good down here.
Mayhaps.
Well, I guess I assumed you changed on the way, but
No, I mean,
run
like,
into a building real quick.
yeah, I mean, like, I probably would have just stripped on the thing and changed clothes thinking that, like, I'm not good at flying because I wasn't fucking off at all.
Nice.
What's that on to the left of us, or in the outer rim of the map? Are those buildings as well, or is it just open road?
Well, there's the street here. These like top squares. This is like the street, and then yeah, there's buildings across the street, but they're, like I said, pretty much all of them are either ruins or abandoned or a little bit of
How
both.
high is it?
Both the warehouse and the buildings. They're scattered buildings.
I mean, but like this building, how high is it?
Yeah, the scattered buildings are between 20 and 40. Just kind of depends. There's some that are 20, some that are 40. As far as this particular one goes, this large building in the center is close to about 100. Just eyeballing it, between 80 and 100 feet up.
I'd like to use my saber throw to knock out this light as quietly as I can.
Saber throw.
Yeah,
You can do that with a vibro weapon?
you sure can. Send it to.
Okay. Yeah,
Light
light weapon or
weapon.
vibro weapon. Yeah, makes sense. So you're trying to do it quietly.
Yeah.
I guess that would be a stealth check then.
We should scoot back and hide in some of the outer buildings before we do this. Before you throw it.
Boldgrave just already
Yeah,
hit it.
Nice.
All right, we're buying you more good wine in the future.
He just like silently boomerangs his great sword, and
It like
it,
unfolds as I threw it because it's disguised and collapsed. It's like unfolds midair, and at the very last second, it's completely open. It hits the light, and it recollapses and comes back to my hand as like the little pocket stick, and I put it back in my pocket.
Exactly.
Oh wow.
Like, anyways, I'm going up. Fuck the door, and I just start climbing with my friction gear.
Sounds good to me. Gonna activate my friction gear and climb up after him.
Wow, man, they think they're cool, and I jump up and also friction gear in the wall.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
Kara, Dozak just like look at each other.
So my ideal of the tranquil gives me a climbing speed equal to my walking speed. So
And Sammy's gonna jetpack. Let's
Yeah,
go.
I'm just gonna turn on my jetpack. I
Make a
guess.
stealth check.
You want me to stealth check or what?
That's loud as fuck.
Fuck yeah, dude. All right. I'll be like, you guys think you're cool? And I'll just fire that bitch off.
Bro, but he's like 50 to 100 feet away from
He
everybody.
still rolled a unnatural 20, dude.
Nice.
The dice have spoken.
So, Kara, when you kick on your thrusters of your jetpack, like a large like speeder truck just happens to be passing by and kind of like muffles the sound of it. Just like serendipitous that the timing would work out like that. So when you guys make it onto the roof, didn't expect you to go on the roof, but we'll adapt here. You
It's okay.
see, yeah, no, we're good. All is well. So this portion of the roof actually has like kind of like a skylight, like a glass topped skylight area, and you
Nice.
see there's like the like exhaust chimney fan things, but you see inside there's what looks like a lounge. There's like a bar and a DJ, and over on this southwestern wall, you do see a door.
Sick. There's a door over there.
Thought you'd be looking at the bar.
I mean, I probably got something better in my bag than what's down there.
I mean, I got you the most expensive bottle I can find.
Oh, I know you did.
How was it, by the way? Was it?
It's just like, why is it always a bar?
How was that, by the way, Boldgrave? I forgot to ask.
I am thoroughly riding a wave.
How would you rate that taste on some of the other stuff you've tried?
It definitely breaks the top 10. Like, it's pretty good. It's similar to, like, that Zargarian wine. Like, that stuff's literally made to knock you out. And, like, it's up there with that.
Nice. I'll keep that in mind. Maybe
like
we
a lot of
can
bogeys
share a
in.
glass later.
Oh, hell yeah.
I have a interesting proposition for you guys.
How about we not jump straight into
Dude,
What's it called? If you look over here, there's nobody seated at that table. I whip out my fusion cutter, friction gear. I bet if I can cut a hole in the glass, if all of you guys can get in without,
that's in
assuming this is
that's like a 40-foot drop, maybe more.
I don't know how far is the glass from the? Is it still 100-foot like drop from the glass or? What does it?
Actually, 40 foot is pretty accurate. Yeah. Because like the part of the roof where y'all are standing on is higher than where the skylight. The skylight's like down a little bit. So
Okay.
yeah, it's a little bit of a drop down to get to the glass, and then yeah.
All we need to do is if I can send one person down there, distract the guard. Everybody else might be able to drop in.
Well, one of you guys is good at hacking. Is that way you can hack the lights, make them turn out, so we can hop in?
Well, is it like is there a lot going on in there, Russell? Like
Yeah,
is it like
popping?
busy? Yeah, like what's the atmosphere look like in there?
What's the vibe, bro? Can I roll for vibe check?
So there is a DJ set up, and the music is like some hard, like house, like techno.
Because like
It's actually even like Dozak. It's kind of like, you know, with your tremor sense, it's kind of like starting to like give you almost like a headache of how like the vibrations are just so like
nauseating.
yeah, exactly.
It is very, very loud.
The first thing he does is kill the DJ.
okay, so
Hang
My-
the DJ.
my harpoon reel has 60 feet worth of length. Can I like just like rappel down and then they rappel down using the?
tit.
I was gonna
Rappel down
suggest
using
this. I have a grappling hook as well.
I do have a
Your hopping
who's
reel
this?
is longer than our grappling hook, though.
Who's the strongest one? I'm built for tone and looks, not for actual strength. So whoever's hanging on to that thing.
Russell, is this
Yeah,
like
I'll
just
be happy to
cause
slide
where
down
I
it.
can grapple to the floor and not take falling damage?
Pretty sure that's Karo. I think Karo has the highest strength.
Hey Russell,
Yeah.
is this like just cause so I can grapple the floor and not take damage by moving at it faster?
If you roll well enough, sure.
He's like, you have to tuck and roll at the bottom.
I think we should send in Bulgari first. He can distract the bartender. I'll go in after, see if I can cut the lights.
I was actually thinking of visiting the bar anyway. Thanks
I know.
for suggesting it.
I know.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm always looking out for you.
I know you are, buddy.
Then we're gonna go ahead and you guys can follow in when the lights are off.
Alright.
Sounds good.
All right, we're all gonna go over here.
Yeah. Sounds good.
I'm going to near the I'm gonna cut it like at the corner, like a small incision by the corner here.
Yeah, if you do that way, almost like no one can see what's going on in that booth, except the bartender maybe.
But
Yeah.
if there's,
He's not going to be looking 40 feet
Yeah.
up in the air, though.
people are going to be working or coming to the bar and coming and going that we don't see on the map, I would assume.
Yeah. There's people milling about. It's not like static. There's definitely some movement, and even like probably a few more people than is depicted.
People are probably even dancing on the dance floor.
Yeah.
That's what I imagine, yeah.
What's it called?
Yeah, I just didn't want to like murder it with tokens, you know?
Oh, I totally get it, yeah.
What's it called?
Harder to
Yeah.
tell what the map is when you do that.
All right, I'm gonna pull up my fusion cutter, put my friction grip gear on the glass itself, and cut around it. So when I finally, complete the cycle, the glass stays attached to my hand, and I can remove the glass.
Fair enough, that's smart.
Yep.
Pull off like a 2x1 like rectangular space.
I can fit into smaller.
I know.
Why do you know?
This is twice the size as it was on Lotho Minor.
Oh, don't talk about that. That was awful. My arms were sore for weeks.
All right.
Vrain being a tight ass is more than just metaphor.
Wait a second.
Alright,
Anyways,
so,
Caro, do you have the?
Yeah. So like, what? Essentially, you just want me to like fire it towards the ground?
no,
or-
just
I have this grappling hook extension. If you'd rather use that and save the harpoon.
I mean, essentially, I'm gonna retrieve it when we get down there, so it's here nor there kind of thing.
All
I
right.
could just hook my foot into.
Yeah. So essentially, he wants to hold on to the harpoon, and then I carry his weight from up top while he
Yeah,
descends.
you just counter levy it and lower
Okay.
me down.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. Okay.
And I'll give Karo the help action.
I mean,
Uh,
technically he could just climb down
Bolt,
the wall.
Boldgrave. Don't forget stealth field generator.
Oh yeah. And I turn it on, and I'm like, look at me now.
I'm gonna
Harpoon dangling.
now you see me.
Well, better than a whole freaking dude.
Yeah.
The last man.
Before he turns-
swaying, man.
before he turns invisible, I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and be like, "Good luck," and I cast guidance.
Sweet, I love when you do that thing.
Yes, I'm also going to critically analyze him.
Oh baby, I'm feeling juiced.
I'm gonna be like, keep a lookout for other drunk people, and then give you a critical analysis.
What? Oh, okay. Alright, lower me down.
Do you want us to do a strength check or anything, Russell, or?
He's not particular. I mean, he's like a medium build, so I would say I think we are fine on that front.
Okay.
So
He's also
stealth
probably not
looks
that
good.
heavy.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
slender.
that's what I was saying. He's kind of a.
I weigh
not a super-
190. Yeah.
Now, if you were lowering cracks down, I'd be like, yeah, duh. But-
Yeah.
Cracks would just jump. Cracks would just jump down. There's no.
You swan dive through the glass.
2x1 rectangle wouldn't even hold him.
Oh,
For
gosh.
perspective, Voldgrave's 6'2", but he weighs 190. So like,
so it's
he's
like
not,
lanky.
Yeah, he's
He's
not.
lanky.
But he has muscles, like he's toned.
Yeah, he's got anime muscles.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
So, anime muscles. So Boldgrave, you lower yourself down on or your allies lower you down on the harpoon, and you slide into the booth very casually. And there's a few few empties that are still sitting there. This bartender doesn't seem to really be keeping up with it.
That's gonna be convenient. Oh yeah, distracting. I should probably turn this off. I'm gonna turn off my stealth field generator. When I do it, I try to time it when no one's looking at me, and I think that no one's looking at me, and I turn it off. But as I turn it off, I very quickly go into legs crossed, arms going across the back of the couch kind of position. I'm trying to look like I've been there the whole time. And then I wait a couple seconds, and I'm like, alright, and I'm just gonna kind of do a two-step across the dance floor. Excuse me. Yeah, I love this song. Yeah. Totally. Barkeep! Hey, Barkeep! Can you hear me? I know it's hi! Hey! Yeah, you!
He's like nodding his head. Yeah, he's looking at you.
I'm like making a gesture for like drinks with like, you know, like the telephone hand gesture, but like towards my mouth. I'm like, pour it up! And I like take I take out a couple of credits and I like put them on the table.
Is this it, Brain? Is this it?
Oh, we won't even see how the bartender responds, but I think it's about to be. I'm already like wrapped up to like the harpoon, and I'm ready to slide down, or be lowered down, whichever one we're doing.
He takes the credits and he goes to turn around, but
I'm like
he's
pointing. I like as he comes over, I could grab his shoulder and I'm like pointing at like the top of the shelf, like I want that one. Just let me know. I want that one.
Once he turns around, I'm gonna start going down.
Sounds good.
okay, Brain. You can go ahead and give me a stealth check as well. We'll say advantage because he's.
Do I need to make a performance check or anything like that?
Gives me advantage on moving silently.
Okay, yeah, there you go. No, you're fine, Bullgrave.
I'm a natural alcoholic, so my it's not an act.
Dang, did you get a 1?
Dang. Good thing I have
Good boy.
advantage.
Yeah,
For real.
badass.
Thanks. I mean, I would use inspiration if it was that bad, but yeah.
So, Vrain, you're able to slide down as well, seemingly unnoticed.
I guess I'll go next.
Wait, we're waiting for the cut the lights. We're gonna cut the lights first. I'm
You
gonna
yell back up through the hole.
the
Yell over the music.
earpiece. The earpiece. I'm like, hey, what are you doing?
And as you're talking to the earpiece, it's like catching every other word because of how loud it is. It's just like, it's like clipping like a mother.
I'm gonna let's see. I'm gonna do a quick glance and see where there might be any like ports, and I assume it's either by the bartender or by the DJ. I imagine.
Yeah, there's definitely the DJ. Definitely looks like he's hooked up. There's also these two kind of square contraptions. They're like the little like 3D chess modules. They're like some kind of like video game
Right.
table situation.
Did I get served?
He is because he's so short. He's like having to like climb the shelves to get to the top one.
I
like,
climb over the
he's-
bar and I give him a boost.
Jesus Christ.
I'm like, here, let me help you out.
Yeah, you boost him up so he can reach the top bottle, and he gets back down, and it looks like
Just as he's
kinda
about to grab it, I drop him on accident, and so he falls with the bottle.
he just completely like busts his ass like flat on his
Oh, I'm
back.
so sorry, and then I'm like accidentally like just like like I'm like rolling him over and stuff. Like, I'm so, here, let me help you up.
just like
making it worse.
pushing him down. Yeah,
I wanna.
he's like getting kind of flustered, but
I wanna check
you
his
know.
pockets to see if there's like a key or something in them.
What's it
Hell
called?
yeah, dude.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna play fake chess at the computer here, the system here, with my right hand, and with my left hand, I'm gonna try to remove a panel and start hacking into the hacking into the systems and see if I can cut the lights.
Okay, go ahead and make your technology check. And Boldgrave, you try to frisk him for any kind of a key or anything. He's got a blaster. Yeah, he's got a blaster and some credits, but it doesn't really seem like he's in any kind of position.
And then
of
like
authority.
when I realize I just pick him up by his shirt, like very easily lift him onto his feet. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go back to where I'm supposed to be. You know what? And I like put a few more credits on. I'm like, that's for you, man. That's for you. You're doing a great job tonight. I'm sorry about the mess. I shouldn't have tried.
No credit.
What's it called? I'm gonna use my inspiration to try to re-roll this because 3 is not a good.
Just that, yeah.
3 is not very good. This is what I get when I roll that 20 at the beginning of every session. Is all my rolls turn into trash.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Every time I roll that. Oh my god, dude.
So Vrain,
Oh, sorry.
okay, so Vrain, you get the panel off, and you know you're doing your best, but it's not well maintained. It's like whoever did the wiring just like not my job bossed this. Like it's very like no cable management. It's very messy, so it's taking you longer than you expected. And as you're working. You're kind of like, you know, just kind of like casually kind of checking over your shoulder. You see a guard step into the room.
I'm gonna yell to the bartender. Excuse me, this seems to be broken. And I'm gonna like, before I like pull my hand back out of the system, I'm gonna like trip a wire in this, trip one of like the wires in the system. And then like try to re-put the panel back on. You're like, bartender, this is broken.
And he like hops over the counter and he kind of like he says something to Boldgrave as he walks past, probably not very nice. And he walks over to like kind of look at what you're talking about.
I'm
And,
like,
this guy, by the way, he's just kind of scanning the room, just kind of casually, just kind of walking around, just checking things out. Not really like searching or anything, just kind of patrolling.
what's it called? While the guy's looking at it, I'm gonna walk over to the bar itself. Like, what the fuck was that? Go distract the guard. He's about to turn the corner here.
All right. I'm gonna grab a drink from one of the patrons sitting there. I'm just gonna steal their drink and walk away. And I'm just gonna walk into the garden, bump into him, and spill it on him. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Oh, let me help you clean that up. And I like start like trying to like wipe him down and stuff like that.
Well, while he's doing that, I'm gonna hop the counter, get into the systems, and then like actually like set off like an emergency power off or something like that I can find. Or use their computer, one of the actual systems that's connected to everything around there.
Frame, go ahead and make an investigation check for me. And Boldgrave, make a... I think this is performance again. Or maybe deception. I don't know.
Oh, nice.
Now I roll well.
There we go.
There you go.
You said deception, sir?
Yeah, you can deception or performance.
They're the
It'll
same.
work here. Okay.
Oh, well, that's where we're re-rolling. That's that inspiration. Please be better. Okay, much better.
There we go.
4 to 14.
Yeah, so the classic, like, oh, you spilled a drink on me thing, and he's just like, you motherfucker, like, and, you know, you're doing that whole pat down. Vrain, as you're looking like frantically, and then between the shelves of the bar, you can see there's a breaker box behind it.
I'm gonna do a quick glance over my shoulder to make sure at least the bartender and the guard are adequately distracted, and then I'm gonna go pull the breaker.
You pull the breaker, and out go the lights.
This is it, guys.
It's go time.
That's our cue.
Hop in and get comfortable.
Whoever's next.
I'll go down because I already have a climbing speed equal to my walking speed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna friction grip down the wall.
Yeah, so I don't really have anything like that, so I'm literally just gonna have to like jump down.
You can climb. I mean, the grappling hook is still there.
He was holding it. He was
Yeah,
I
I was lowering people in, so I'm literally just gonna.
Unless Fulgor uses the force to like help him down or something, I don't know.
Not quite sure. Like, I mean, I could try to push him before he hits the
I have
ground.
slow descent.
Oh, see, it's good people have these things. I mean, I could jetpack down, but obviously that's not the call.
Yeah,
Without
then
his
everyone's
foot.
gonna see the
Yeah.
fucking light come through the ceiling.
Oh, Featherfall. When in doubt.
Okay, so
the two of you just. Though I guess all three of you could just slip through with that.
Nice.
I'm gonna attack this guard though.
Oh my god.
As soon as we're down there, I'm gonna radio to Brain, what's the move? As I pull out my carbine rifle.
Well, it's pitch black, right? So if you don't have dark vision, you're not seeing.
I have dark vision.
The helmet
Okay.
gives dark
I was
vision.
gonna say, I'm gonna tell everybody, just get comfortable and pretend you've been here all along.
I put my gun away.
All right. Well, I was gonna attack, but if I heard that, I'm just gonna stealth away. Oh, did we lose Russell?
Oh,
He
dude.
does look kind of frozen. Oh,
No,
no,
he's
he's
there.
moving.
He's
He's moving.
Sorry, can everyone see me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to do the same and close Roll20 and open it back up. I can't access the chat. It's not showing up for me.
Oh, okay.
So I'll be right back.
So hearing that, hearing Vrain over the radio, I was gonna attack this guard. Like I was dead set on just bringing on some hurt on him. But when I hear him say "act natural," I'm gonna slink away towards this wall, like past him, and I'm just gonna kind of post and kind of like just wait for something to pop off.
After I cut the lights, I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna grab a drink off the shelf, hop back over, and then I'm just gonna post up here until they quote unquote turn the lights back on. Act natural.
Okay. Did everyone make it down?
Yeah.
I didn't quite hear what Karo was doing. What did you end up doing?
Oh,
Slow descent on him.
Hunter feather fold him.
Oh, sick. Okay, so y'all three land, and then when the lights go out, the guard that had come in, he pops on a flashlight, and he's kind of like he's like scanning the crowd, and of course everyone is just like, "What's going on? What's going on?" That one girl is like, "Ah!" You know, there's the one girl. It's got to do it. But he's just like, remain calm, and he starts like making his way over towards the breaker, and he just completely ignores Vrain and like hops over, trying to get to the breaker switch.
After I see him cross me, I'm gonna take the drink that I grabbed and start heading back to the group over here, acting super casually.
Super cat.
Throw out a few cups and pour them all a drink.
Oh, there was already cups there.
they're used cups.
Yeah. But the thing
Oh.
is, though, they help us. We don't have to drink it. It's just to act natural with.
That's how you get the Rona, dude.
What's it called? Yeah, so I'm gonna pour everyone a drink and keep just chilling.
Yeah, I'm
Until-
just vibing.
Now, what now, Rain?
If we let set off too big of alarm here, all freaking reinforcements are to run here. We're to run over here.
Are the lights
Russell,
on yet, Russell?
If they think it's just a breaker, though, they'll clear it up and move on with their lives.
The guard's away
Russell.
from the door though.
I'm watching this door to see if it opens.
Yeah, another one walks in, and he clicks on his flashlight too. And
Does-
he's doing the same thing as the other one was. He's just trying to like calm everybody down and just like remain calm.
Do you have dark vision, Bulgrave?
I do not. But is there a light coming from the door he came through?
Yes. It seems like that breaker was localized to this area.
I'm gonna bump into this guard, and I'm gonna try, cause I'm assuming that door's locked. Is it? I wouldn't know, right?
You'd have to try.
All right.
No,
I'm
for
gonna
sure.
wait for him to pass me, and then I'm gonna like basically stealthily approach the door.
I wouldn't think it's locked. There's no other way.
Right? That's
That
a
I can
guard. That's
see
the
in
only
here,
entryway. Serious violation of fire code.
Yeah, for real.
Hey,
Unless
it's level
this is like the
5,000.
VIP, but I'm gonna check the door. Is it open?
Yes, it is unlocked.
I'm gonna take a step there just to see what's going on and be like, oh my god, it's crazy in there. Does anyone know what's going on? Oh, it's a room. Oh, is there another door?
Hang on. Let me give
Dude,
you a
who's that guy?
field of vision.
I don't know, but he looks spooky.
He doesn't look like your normal guard token.
Oh, there he is. There's his expression. I thought it was like an alien or something. It's just some dude with goggles.
I did too. I had to zoom into the 250% to see.
Right.
Go further beyond Super Saiyan.
Okay, so that's basically your view. So, Boldgrave, when you step out, there's like a little reception desk that looks like that was where the two guards were hanging out. When you look over this way, there is this kind of raggedy-looking guy. There's this raggedy-looking guy, and it looks like he's playing on a slot machine. He's like pulling the arm and like feeding 1 credit at a time into this thing, like playing like a penny slot machine.
I'm gonna.
The guard over here is kind of just chilling. He is like aware of you, but he's just he's just standing there.
Don't
I'm
do it,
gonna-
Grave.
I'm gonna pretend like I'm walking back here, and then I'm gonna stealth behind the counter here, and try to sneak behind the guard station.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
I would have
Okay.
popped on. I didn't say I popped out on my stealth field generator, so I'm not gonna use it.
I don't think you'd be able to do that all. at
Yeah.
once.
Fair.
Okay, so
I'm gonna
you
use
duck
the.
in.
I'm gonna use the D6.
You used it earlier.
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't. That's why he had a red and a blue dot. Red is for Fulgor, blue is for Rain's thing.
I thought he
Cool.
used it because...
I used my inspiration.
Yeah, but the one before that.
No, I didn't use it.
You've inspired. I mean, you've guidanced him twice.
Twice, yeah.
You did it earlier when I did the
Oh,
performance check.
right,
Way
right.
back earlier.
Yep, you're right.
When Anthony wants us to get caught.
Well, I mean, it also only lasts for,
Keep
what, a
track
minute?
of your. Keep track of your guidances, bro. God.
It also only lasts for a minute. I imagine it would have worn off by now.
Well, the DM didn't say so. God.
Yeah, exactly,
Okay.
dude.
Okay, so the lights click back on, and everyone has kind of like they're not like completely squished up against the wall, but everyone's kind of like cleared the floor a little bit so that the guards can like sweep the place, and they are like kind of like looking around, and this one comes over and he's talking to the bartender, and there's like a lot of like the DJ hasn't started resuming the music, so the music's off right now, and it's just like the sound of everyone just kind of like murmuring and like talking to each other and just like, what's going on? What's happening? That was weird. That's spooky.
I give like a nervous glance over at Brain, like, looks like our time's starting to run out. We might need to get out of here.
I'm gonna try and patch.
We just need to blend in. Calm down.
I'm gonna
So
try and
relax.
patch Brain into the guard station computer.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Make a technology check
I'm awful.
or or a slicer kit, whichever you're.
You have the slicers kit, so I guess that's what we're
Okay.
doing.
That's what. Yeah, I guess that's what I meant.
I guess I probably should use that critical analysis.
What's it called? What is your intelligence modifier 0?
Yep.
Okay. I'm guessing that's what you use for that. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
What's the critical analysis roll?
+5. Just
Oh,
plus intelligence
so-
modifier.
so it's 18.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to. There's a rudimentary terminal, and you're able to connect it, and then you get like a little like USB or something, and attach it into the port, and you're able to connect it over to Rain.
I'm gonna activate my stealth field generator, and I'm gonna slip back into the dance room, and I'm like, Rain, I patched you into their security comms. I don't know what you're gonna do with that, but hopefully it helps. I'm gonna make my way slowly back to you.
Bumps into the guard because he can't see.
No, the
lights
lights
back
back
on.
on.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Once
I was just making a joke.
once I receive information that he's patched me in, #HackerMan, What's it called? I'm gonna try to get access to their security feed so I can peruse the entire location.
Okay, yeah. So this is it's got all the cameras, and I will go ahead and light up the areas that are revealed to you. Start here.
Sick.
Ew, look at that thing.
He's cooking, baby.
Making dinner.
Looks
Ooh,
like
they're
a
growing
fucking.
some. They're growing some cannabis.
They're growing some dank over there.
I got that spice in rotation.
It's like
You have to-
hydroponic.
I'm gonna have to pay a visit to that.
Starts stuffing pockets.
Yep.
Hey, you know I had to put a fucking grow house in here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, just this whole area.
Woof.
Hacker man.
Olgrave may not be smart, but he's not stupid.
Exactly. We're professionals at the end of the day. Like,
Yeah. I know camera gives sight. Sight beyond sight.
Even further beyond.
Oh, well. Yeah, I seen a 5th edition, kind of like translation of the Sword of
Uh-oh.
Omens, and that thing
Hold
is
up.
OP.
Yes. Yes.
I know, right? The crossguard saber.
Are those supposed to be there, Russell?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Does that
Bro.
mean these are kyber crystals?
That one's red. Alright. Just saying. You're a Jedi. Jedi aren't allowed to use red.
I'm not saying I'm gonna take it. I'm just
so,
saying.
uh,
Ooh,
So
shiny
dibs.
saber stuff.
Yeah, with all these cameras, no wonder why they only have 2 guards. Can see everything.
You didn't see anything.
all we gotta do is just find the security room where they're watching the cameras.
Oh, we know where they're watching the cameras. At
Well-
the desk.
Kyle
Oh,
has
oh.
the camera, or Brain has the cameras hacked. Couldn't he just set it on a loop so they don't see anything?
That's true. I think that he would have to do that. I think right now he just has a feed. I think to do that he would have to be at the like place where
Okay.
the data is being like cycled.
That is everything that the cameras reveal.
That's a lot.
There is an awful lot, and there's still a whole quadrant left.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It would be a sextrance. but
That means there's something good in that area because there's no cameras in it.
yeah.
Yeah, if they have the hydroponics lab on feed, but they don't have that room
Yes, on-
on feed. There's something going on.
Just to make everyone aware, I am going to be trying to cut the session around 9 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
So if I may blue ball y'all out of an encounter, I just wanted to give you all the heads up.
No, that's fine. This is setting up for like a ridiculous.
Hey, dude, that's
Or
That's- 40 minutes to fire a rocket off.
And then we
I'm just saying, I'm just going to try to cut it
That's a
around 9,
door.
just so you know. Sorry, were you pinging? Yes, that is a door.
Okay.
And that room is not visible.
On the camera, yeah. I'm just looking for doors that we
There-
may not be noticing.
There is also a door where this down
Right here,
kind
right?
of on the west side. I'm pinging. It's on the southwest side.
Okay.
East?
There's a door behind that guard as well.
Okay, so there's a door here,
East side,
There's a
yes.
door
Oh,
here.
sorry.
and then is there a door? Is there a door here? Is that a door?
Think it again.
Right here? Is this a room,
Top
or
left.
is this just?
Oh yes, that's another room as well. But
Okay.
that one is like a bulkhead. That's like a super thick ass door.
Huh?
Armory.
Or elevator?
Actually, that's a good question. Is this all one floor?
Yes.
Okay.
So almost definitely an armory. And we got this big old.
I mean, there's some there's some change in elevation, like where these staircases are, but yeah, for the most part, it's basically just.
Do you guys want me to try and go check out those rooms we can't see, or?
Can any of us see?
Yeah, the lights are
I'm
on.
gonna. What's it
No,
called?
I meant the other rooms. Like,
Yeah, I'm
Frank's the
gonna-
only one with the feed, right?
Well, yeah, but I'm sure we're all huddled up like a bunch of weirdos staring at the data pad.
What's it called? I'm gonna send the feed to everybody else around me.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, I think all of us have a data pad of our own.
Sure do.
Well, Bold Graves is still plugged into the guard station at the moment.
Oh,
Yeah,
fair enough.
there is no Wi-Fi in Star Wars.
All that technology, and they still haven't discovered that yet.
Yeah, that's the one thing they can't seem to figure out.
They have satellites though. They just, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you can do remote communications, but like, I think, to my understanding, I think it's because of interference. Is the
Probably.
main reason they don't have it is
Too
because
much
there's so
technology.
much. Yeah, and like I guess like the planets probably have some kind of like crazy radio waves and stuff.
Yeah.
That
But you can
probably
send
interfere.
The
holograms
real
to-
reason is because Star Wars was made in the 70s, and they never knew that Wi-Fi was going to be a thing.
Yeah.
They had it in Star Trek. They should have known it was going to be a thing.
Yeah, for real.
You know-
Like, what's your wiki?
Also, we're just scouting this place out, right? We could always go pick up a jammer.
I have a pocket scrambler.
That's for communications.
What did you say?
One-way
We're
communications.
scouting this place. We're literally in the thick of it. How are we supposed to get out unnoticed?
Well, a communications one would be a good one too, because then they wouldn't be able to radio for backup. Depending on the radius of the jammer, of course.
I heard what Cairo was saying, and I point out that there are several doors that look like they're not particularly heavily guarded for exits.
I'm gonna
The guards are on the exterior, but
Let's I'm gonna go ahead and begin. I'm gonna let everybody know. I'm gonna peruse the area. Give me a few. I'm gonna see if I can figure out what's the cameras aren't showing.
I'm gonna shadow brain.
Invisibly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give brain guidance.
I'm going to like not avoid the cameras entirely, but do my best to not walk in front of a lot of cameras.
Okay.
And I'm going to. There's just a lot of people over there. I'm gonna try coming to the staircase over here into the nothingness, to the empty space. That's the place that I'm going to check out first.
Oh, to like the southwest?
Yeah,
This one?
yeah. I'm gonna try to see if I can figure out what's happening over there.
You are walking? Okay, I was just like, what's your pathing? I'm good.
Yeah, I don't think obviously I can't see exactly where the cameras are, but for the most part, I'm just gonna confidently walk.
Like you're not at a place kind of thing. Like she should be there.
Exactly.
The three of us are still
that
able to
makes
watch
sense.
on our data pad, right?
Yeah. What?
Yeah, because Bold Graves. Okay, so Bold Graves' data pad is connected to the guard station, and it's giving you guys all of the feed,
Okay.
basically.
So we can kind of keep an eye on them. This way, if they get in trouble, we'll know and we can.
Yes, yes. So when you walk into this area, these things that line the room look. Oh wait, hold on. You walked past these two guys. Okay, so these
Line-
two. Yeah, back up a little bit. So this big chonker guy is sitting in the chair, and he's getting a tattoo.
Oh, cool.
The other guy's like giving him a tattoo right now.
Nice.
It's like the little
awesome.
inks and stuff on there. And he is facing away from you, and the guy giving the tattoo is pretty like focused on what he's doing, so he doesn't really like pay you any mind as you walk past. Okay, so you walk down, and this room, these panels lining the wall are like arcade cabinets, and it's like
Sick.
yeah, it's like a variety of different games. This place it's very slovenly. There's lots of, as you can see, there's lots of trash, and they don't seem to really. It's kind of just a man cave pigsty of a place. They really just don't seem to give a fuck. So you make your way around the corner, and to the darkness.
The thick of it.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
It's the trash compactor room. No.
So in this room, there's like just like a bunch of junk, and then running through what looks like the center of this compound is just this green sludge, some kind of byproduct, or it's just like runoff from some kind of process. You're not really sure exactly, but it seems to be like some kind of waste product.
There's a body in it.
Yeah.
Just floating face down.
So far, based on what we've seen, there's been actually no way to. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to get into this empty spot here, but apparently,
I'll go ahead
guard is the
and
way.
I'll go ahead and shout it out now. Props to Gimme Pig. This is the guy who made the map. I did not make this map because I did not manage my time well. But yeah, thanks for Gimme Pig. You can go to his Patreon if you want more cool maps like this. But it just seemed to perfectly fit what I needed. So.
I think you will need to put the link in the video.
Okay, we'll do that after the stream ends.
All right, we're gonna begin walking across this crickety crack.
I'm just gonna jump it.
Don't do it.
Oh no, I can leap that far.
He's a monk. It's all you need is a 10 strength to leap that.
Well, it's a good thing he's got an 8 strength.
What's
Yeah, so as you head down this way, you're basically looking at the guard. There's a guard, and he's actually sitting like in an old kind of like
chair?
desk chair. Yeah, and he's leaned back, and he's got his gun across his lap, and he's just kind of chilling. He's not really like super on duty or anything. And you can see there is a door of some kind behind him.
I'm gonna sneak up to him ahead of Rain, and just kind of see kind of get above him.
Judo chop.
And, I'm gonna try and reach behind him and open the door and see if he falls through.
Yeah, you're able to. Well, what? I don't even know what. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so you engage the door, and it, as you said, he collapses backwards into it, and inside. Oh, let's see. This would be the perfect cliffhanger. Inside, it appears to be a makeshift cell. And guess who's trapped inside?
Oh, look at that!
Oh shit!
His hands are bound, but you can see that there's like a variety of tools, spanners and things like that, and there's a half-built droid in front of him that he seems to be trying and failing to work on.
Are we able to see this on our wristpads?
Not really. You just see Boldgrave like kind of, or you
see the door open, but you can't see into the door.
You can't see into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and jump over the prone guard and land in the cell.
Okay.
Do
Okay,
you
that
want...
happened. No, that's fine. It's only like 5 feet. Yeah, I mean,
All right.
You're a monk. Like some
All
things,
right.
it's just like, yeah, that happens, you know.
And then I'm gonna.
But the guard's like, "Hey, what the fuck?" to Vrain. He's like, "What the? Hey, like, don't tell anybody you saw that, man. That was embarrassing."
That was quite humiliating and disgraceful.
He's like, "Look, I haven't had much sleep. Okay, like it's been a long week. There's one of our warehouses got raided, and man,
Oh yeah, I heard about that one.
I want to
some of my good friends.
see if I can find a key on this guy while he's totally distracted.
Go for it. Advantage.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what?
No,
That
yeah, you got it.
sucks. Alright.
Yeah, you're able to lift. He has a key card, and you're able to lift it off him.
Nice.
So tell me, how's it been here?
I like wave
He's-
it above his head and I'm like waving it so Brayden can see it.
Wait, but items that are held or carried are also disappear.
Oh, it disappears? Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
He after he like kind of gets up and collects himself, he's just like, I'm guarding this prisoner. The boss man wants him to work on droids, but he's to be honest, he's pretty shit at working on droids. And you hear Dev say, "Yeah, that's because I don't fucking work on droids. I already told you I'm a weaponsmith." And he's like, "Hey, you shut it back there."
Droids carry weapons. It's the same thing.
I hate incompetent prisoners.
Incompetent. Why, if my hands weren't bound, I'd show you. Wait, what? Know you?
Actually, no. Vrain and Boldgrave never got to meet Dev.
Okay.
I mean, it could have happened prior to us playing, but like we took the first session that we took them to Dev was when we saw the security going on.
Yeah, I
Oh, yeah,
remember.
he's right. That was a Garm and Cracks thing.
Yep.
Sure was.
Yeah. So this
Okay.
is just, as far as we're concerned, this is just a random dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you lifting the keys to frame makes no sense.
Hey,
No,
do you happen to
I'm lifting the key because I've been looking for a card key all night.
Okay.
do you happen to know if the boss is in?
He looks back at the prisoner and he's about to shut the door, Boldgrave, so you might want to hop out of there.
Is there a panel on the inside?
No.
Oh,
Bro.
alright, yes.
Bro, wouldn't be a very good jail cell if it was.
I slip back out. I leap over again after lifting the key.
So he shuts the cell, silencing Dove. And he looks at you and he's just like, yeah, but between you and me, the boss doesn't really like to leave too much, but yeah, he's in all right.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. We've been having a hard time recently. Stupid dragons or whatever they're called.
Yeah, those bastards have been a real pain in the ass.
Well, I'm not gonna tell your mishap there. But if you could point me in the direction where he is right now, I'd really appreciate it. I haven't been back to this base here in a long time.
Sorry, buddy, no can do. Boss is pretty strict about who he lets into his private quarters. If he wants to talk to you, he'll come find you.
Well, I guess you better hope he comes and finds me then, because if I find him first, I'm gonna guess I have to talk about how bad of a job you're doing out here.
Hey,
Getting
man.
doors open behind you.
Hey, man, I'm doing the best I can, all right? No need to hassle me about it.
I'm not hassling you. I just simply despise incompetence.
He's like, whatever, get lost.
I'm going to. I haven't seen any other doors so far, have I?
Just these double doors leading to this this area over here.
Right, but there's no doors or anything in there.
Well, there's doors here. There's like there's like
they look
Oh, those are all doors.
yeah,
I thought those were
yeah. No, those are like 4 rooms off of that hallway.
Oh, okay, interesting.
I'm gonna open the door again.
This time he's not leaning on it, so he's like sitting straight up, and he.
But I'm just gonna push him in it, and then close the door.
Okay, make an athletics check. We'll
With
we'll say
advantage because he can't see.
Yeah, we'll say advantage because he has no idea you're there.
Wow.
Yeah,
But he
then
actually
maybe-
he's a monk. He can use his dexterity
Oh,
for
Can I?
Just
I
one
believe
thing.
so. Exactly. It was one of the updates. They say you can use dexterity instead of strength whenever you would make a strength athletics check to grapple, shove, or trip a creature.
Hey.
Oh.
So that's
So-
actually
plus 4 or 5 on that
10,
time.
10 plus 5, 15. That's actually assuming your dex is 20.
Yeah, my dex says 20.
That's
You
actually
rolled a
15.
15.
Yeah.
I rolled a 14.
This is what I'm here for.
I
This
fucking
is what
love
I'm here
this
for.
game. I fucking love D&D.
And I close the
funny.
door.
He's like, "Ooh, let me in, you son of a bitch."
And I'm just gonna be like, alright, hey, I got his key card. And I'm gonna scan the thing. Let's see what's in here.
Oh, Bullgrave, you're here. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, doesn't
You know I was here. I'm
isn't that
sure
shove
I know.
action? Yeah.
You hear him fire a blaster bolt at the door, but it doesn't do anything.
Ow!
The shove action's a hostile action, right?
Yeah, my thing came off.
Also,
I mean-
also, we can't see your camera anymore. It switched to God.
Oh shit!
Switch to God.
I
Go
mean,
for God.
I've revealed my true form.
Hey, it's Big G.
I
Go
prom-
for God.
I promise I don't have a god complex. Okay.
Every DM has a
So-
God complex.
Might be right. So, okay, so you enter into this area, and using the key card that Boldgrave picked up, and it appears to be some kind of medical lab. When you step in, you can see these are actually glass.
Oh.
And so you're able to see through them. It was just like the angle of the camera just kind of made it so that you couldn't see into the actual rooms. So when you step in,
We're about to see some fucked up shit. Oh, yep.
That guy has a health bar.
Doop, 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 doop.
Sammy's like target acquired.
is that the same like Trandoshan guy that's been appearing everywhere?
Sure.
Yeah, I think that's the Trandoshan and
That's
the
the one that got is that the one that got away?
Yeah,
That was the doctor guy, right?
This one's the doctor guy.
yeah.
That's funny.
Once again, Braid and Boldgrave have no idea who these
Who these
people
people
are.
are.
Once again.
Oh, that's great.
When you guys walk in, okay, so this guy, this Trandoshan, he is pieced up with like a variety of like cybernetic augmentations. He's got like a robot eye, a robot arm, pieces of his chest seem to be replaced, and the doctor, the Quarren guy over here. Whenever y'all walk in, he looks up and he's just like, "Excuse me, can I help you?"
Yeah, more like, can we help you? You don't look like you're in too much of a position to offer me anything.
And he's like, "I beg your pardon. You're in my laboratory. Now, what is it that you're doing here?"
I don't think these are gel cells.
I was looking for the bathroom. Come on, Vran.
Time to go.
Do you have anything for hangovers?
Hangovers, and he opens a drawer and like
And
fumbles.
then I'm gonna leave
through
while
it.
he's looking down.
Nailed it. Oh, man.
Well,
Beautiful.
let's go back the way we came. That was too close for comfort. We got a key card.
I'm gonna go inside the panel that's like attached to the medical bay here, and then I'm gonna lock it from the
Nice.
outside.
Ooh. Okay, so yeah,
I'm
you.
gonna- Do I need to use a slicer's kit or anything
No,
or
you've got the key card. I mean, yeah, that's basically
Okay.
like, yeah,
no? But I want
Uh,
to like hard lock it to the best of my ability.
like break the panel.
No,
Essentially,
I
He's
want
asking-
to break it technologically, not physically.
he wants us basically like soft lock us, so there's no way for them to open the door without like hard resetting the entire system.
Oh, okay, yeah, that would need a slicer's kit then. For you to do that.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and
It's gonna change the password on the door.
Yeah. Just change the serial number for it.
All right, I'll go ahead and roll slicer's kit then.
I'll aid him because I have a proficiency with it.
Cool.
Okay.
Now we're immune to loss.
Advantage.
Dang,
Rolls
there's
2
that
natural
roll.
ones.
Didn't even need it. Yeah, so you it's not like a virus, but you just run like kind of like a logic like feedback loop that like he was saying like kind of soft locks the system. And,
Right, it tries to unlock it, but it activates another part of the algorithm. That once they go solve it, solving that algorithm actually goes locks a different one, and it just kind of loops itself indefinitely, causing any computers to just get infinitely stuck in a loop.
I'm definitely not smart enough to think of that on my own. All right, let's get out of here.
All right.
okay, real quick, we're gonna bounce back over to the other three.
Fair enough. Yeah.
So one of the guards actually like walks up to you guys, and he's like, he leans in. He's like, "Excuse me, you seen any suspicious-looking characters around here?"
No, we've just been here having a good time, enjoying the music and the drinks.
He's like, "Okay, yeah, there seems to be no cause for alarm or anything, but we may or may not have someone who's not authorized to be in here. So we're if you know anything, just go ahead and let us know."
That sounds like a you problem.
I have a question.
Yeah, of course. What's up?
Could you point me in the direction of the restroom?
Oh, sure. It's just outside. Go straight past the guard station, and it's the first door on your left.
All right. Thank you. I will be doing that now.
Okay, do you need somebody to hold your hand?
No. I'm quite capable.
Sorry to bother y'all. Y'all have a good night.
You could at least buy me a drink if you're just gonna walk away.
He's already gone. What are you saying? The music has resumed, and everybody's kind of chilled out, and the guards are still just kind of hanging out, just like still kind of looking around, but trying not to like upset anyone. So Karo, you step out, and so the bathrooms that he directed you to would be over that way.
Is this a door?
No, there's literally bathrooms here.
I know, but I don't actually want to go to the restroom. I just asked him to point me in the direction of the restroom.
Right.
Is this a door?
Oh, yes, that is a door.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of like, I guess stop me at any point, Russell, but I'm just gonna start walking down.
That's
Like
a
I
door,
should-
too.
Like I should be here, and I'm kind of just gonna hug the wall, take a look around. Are these guys? Is there anything suspicious
Yeah,
here?
he's still getting his tattoo, so they're pretty tied up with that.
I'm literally just gonna try to open this door. I'm not, kind of like walk up to it, assuming it just opens as I walk up to it, almost like an automated door.
He just
Trash.
walks right into it.
It's a trash compactor.
Ah! I step out immediately. Okay, that's good to know.
Just in case y'all need to dispose of a body.
Um,
Well, so far we haven't.
so far, so good.
So far, totally non-lethal.
I'm
Look,
gonna
I've
while
almost
I'm at
yeeted
this-
that guard, but
that door. I'm gonna come over the radio and be like, "Hey, I found a trash compactor, guys. Just letting y'all know." And I'm gonna try to squeeze by these two guys. Like, "Hey,
Excellent.
guys."
A
Fuck
body
you, go
he's
to
like,
the bathroom. Me and Dozak are probably watching you.
I'm gonna like look in. I'm like, "Hey, man, that looks pretty sick." Like in a good way. Like just like, "Hey."
he's actually getting the tattoo of the Celadorian Eclipse symbol.
Oh,
He's like, "Yeah, man, I just joined up. I'm pretty stoked."
Hey! It's great in the beginning. It's great. Glad to have you on board. Glad to have you aboard.
I didn't know we had Mandalorians. I'm definitely fighting for the right team.
It's only a select few. This is a very there's only a few of us in here. Only the best of the best, if you know what I mean. Looks like you made the cut. And I like hit his shoulder. His other arm that isn't getting worked on. Actually, you know what? His arm that is getting worked on.
Line work majorly.
The tattoo artist is like, "Hey, watch what you're doing. I'm trying to work here."
Ah, sorry. Just you to get caught up in it, brothers in arms kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn around to What do I see? Just in every direction. These two directions.
Yeah. So there's like there's some more like food and stuff over here. It's actually just like a shelf with like some like dried goods and like packaged items.
Yeah.
But yeah, you see like fucking whole ass lightsabers.
They're just out.
Yeah.
Is there a door? Is this a door right here? There's two little.
It's open. It's a door, but it's open.
Can I just walk in then? I kind of like look around. I'm just gonna walk in. Do I see anything worth of note?
Make a perception check.
Okay, yeah.
Kara's going shopping.
Lightsabers.
They look like lightsabers.
Definitely light weapons.
You're like a kid in a candy store. You're just like, holy shit! Like if I took this back to Ravo, whoo!
I'm just gonna kind of, cause like I see all the nice things, like, oh, I'm gonna take note of that. I'm not even gonna say it over the radio or nothing. They've already seen this, right? There's a camera in here.
Yeah, they can see that on the cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna like
watching you peruse the lightsabers. just frothing at the mouth. Yeah.
I'm gonna walk up to like the shelf and like
there is a door on this wall.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk up to the shelf, kind of like, yeah, I'm just trying to get a snack, and then eventually I'm gonna try to slip through this door, cause I don't know if that guard's paying attention or not. I'm gonna act like I'm getting a snack, and then I'm gonna just try to like, once again, just try to walk. Yeah, just try to walk through the door, see if it'll work.
Walk backwards while you're like cupping some snacks.
So you pop open the door, and there's an Aqualish laying on a bed, and he is asleep.
No.
This is awkward, Laird.
What's that thing? I'm gonna walk up to him and ask him, we need, what is that Skyrim meme where they keep waking up the... like he's asleep. I forget what it's called. Anyways, is there anything worth a note in this room? Is it like, can I tell it's like somebody of, like he's someone, or it's just some dude sleeping?
Make another perception check for me.
Hey, you're finally awake.
Meanwhile, his armor is clinking and clanking.
That was a good perception check.
So, Karo, you quickly are trying to take in this room and just absorb any information that stands out. And when you glance over this wall, something doesn't look right. It looks like it might be like the wall looks different than the rest of the wall.
Secret door.
I don't know how else to say it.
So,
It's like a different material.
I'm going to close this door. Or did it close behind me?
Don't forget about
They're like
quiet attacker.
they're like Star
Everything
Trek.
goes bang.
They're like Star Trek doors. They slide
Okay,
open
so-
and close. Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to think if I just waste this guy or not.
Well,
Okay,
he's
while you
closed
think
the
about
door
that, let's
first.
jump back over to Rain Boldgrave.
Okay.
Was there anything Dozak and Polgar wanted to do, or are they just vibing?
Well,
we
now
were
that
waiting
seeing
for you two to come back.
now that seeing everybody else is just wandering around, do you want to wander around, Dozak?
I feel patience is the best course of action.
Well,
Surely one of them is going to spring the trap for us. I'd rather not be the one who springs it this time.
Well, I'm rather impatient and I got a silver tongue. I'm gonna go check out those lightsabers Karo was staring down.
Literally, Jedi and Sith. Make him awake.
And I kind of look back to see if Dozak is gonna follow her.
Yeah, you glance over your shoulder and you see Dozak has followed you up. Does anyone want to grab Jama's or Boldgrave's wrist pad off the guard station?
Let's say I do that on my way out.
Okay.
Well, that's our connection to their security
Yeah,
system.
that's how we see. Just try to, I guess, hide it.
I mean, it's like under the desk, so if the guards come back to that station, they're gonna see it.
They're gonna see it and they're gonna know.
Dozak, as you walk by, you see, similar to how I described it to Sammy, you see what looks like another piece of wall. It's kind of hidden behind all these like trash cans, but there does seem to be like another piece of wall that's different in this tile right here.
Does this
Can I-
Tremor sense pick up anything inside?
Exactly. Can I detect anything?
No, like life forms, but it seems hollow behind there. Like there's definitely a room back there.
Okay. Well, I'd have to move all these trash cans out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just make a note of it and tell Forgor that, hey.
Force tremor. Oh, sorry.
I mean, I could break or shatter.
No,
a tremor.
No, we don't need to do that
I was
right
kidding. No, you do what you want, man. I'm just fucking around.
No, I'll make a note of it, just bump Fulgor and just like, hey, I think there's something behind those trash cans. I want to check that out later.
Nothing like starting the encounter in 3 different groups. That
Yeah,
way,
Hell
like-
yes.
Oh man, peak D&D, man, peak D&D. That's a true firefight, man.
We'll keep that in mind.
Well, let's see.
For the drama.
Walking
Coward,
over
our
here.
Fulgor just walks straight up to the lace.
Hey man, I'm walking like I've got a purpose, like I'm supposed to be here, okay?
Yeah, well, you know what your purpose is.
You got that cross saber.
They're just like,
See-
ooh, pretty colors.
So you guys walk into this little workshop, and that's where we're gonna cut tonight's session.
That's
Is
fair.
that a Darth Vader helmet on that?
Perhaps.
No. What's it called?
Oh,
Saber.
that's cool.
Someone had a lot of fun when designing this map.
Oh man.
Yeah, this one's really.
That's probably what you
really-
call an Easter egg.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could take credit for it, but I just kind of ran out of time. So, anyways, chat, whoever's still watching, love y'all. Appreciate you for tuning in. Next week, Christmas one shot. Be there, be square, either or, and we will see you next time. Bye
May the
bye.
force be with you.